That's what we are. We're DJs. All right, cut the song.
Cut that fucking song.
Cut the song.
You always play like some slow classic rock, though.
Why don't you stop telling people what they do and start accepting what they did?
Tweet those sunglasses you're wearing and see what America thinks about them.
I've worn them on television. They're a part of me now.
What,
Can you leave her welding glasses alone?
See, he can't do it. He can't be nice. He can't just sit and laugh at us the way a third mic is supposed to do.
Because as we know...
You're supposed to be letting the audience know that we're funny, and you're not doing it.
You are funny, but you're also the meanest couple on planet Earth.
So well,
we can't be mean separately. We got to be a couple.
I tell you look beautiful, but then Rich would assume we're stupping.
No, I realize if she saw your act, she wouldn't go anywhere near you.
I've never seen you stand up.
She never saw John Stamos' act.
I had someone explain your act to me recently.
I don't even know if...
You pace? Do you pace back and forth?
Really.
You're high energy?
No,
you get the crowd wild.
That's not my fault. That's on the crowd.
I'm trying to get you in Rhode Island with me.
I sat before.
You've sat?
Sometimes if I'm tired.
Oh, I hate that.
He does that.
I know. I haven't done That's probably why I hate it.
I don't really sit. I mean, I don't really pace. I'm not a pacer. I've seen guys pace like fucking.
I haven't sat in a while. Yeah. You know, because I've been doing bigger rooms. So, you know, they want you. I don't move that much. I stand there like this. Like I'm holding on to myself for dear life. But I've been killing so much lately because I got all new stuff. Matter of fact, September 22, 23, and 24, I'll be at Comics.
This is where he excels.
In Mohegan Sun.
He's the best in the business.
Comics at Mohegan Sun, the 22nd, 23rd, and 24th. Their new room. Comics, Mohegan Sun. Come on out. We're going to play some nice golf courses, too.
Rich, do you want to play golf with
we
Dad?
Already have it set up.
You can play golf with Dad.
I'm going to play with the son.
Who's Dad?
Dad owns the place or
Dad
runs
owns
it.
the place.
But I think he got mad at me last time I played one because I didn't compliment his birdie.
He told me, and I agreed with everything he said.
Why? What did he say?
He goes, I made a nice birdie, and Rich just sat in the cart moping because he made a bogey. Never said.
Wait, who is this guy? Because he told me that story. Someone told me that story.
Comics, I wouldn't mope over a bogey.
I
would mope over a double or triple.
A complimentary guy to play golf
yes, I am. When I played,
if somebody makes a hole in one and you didn't hit a good shot, it would be about you.
No, that's not true. No, golf is about you're playing against yourself. But
I know, but if somebody makes a nice shot, you say, "Hey,
I compliment your 340-yard drive, and then I laughed at your 8-yard flub after it."
Shut up.
I always compliment golf, but maybe I didn't realize that he had.
Maybe you had your own shit going on.
He's upset about it, I'll tell you that.
Well, I'm still working there.
He brought it up to me.
Huh?
Whatever.
For those of you playing What's Bothering Vos, let's get to it. What's bothering Vos? What's bothering you, Rich?
What, my neck?
Yeah, tell the audience about this.
You didn't give people a chance to guess, but if you guessed his neck, you win.
Well, here's
2 tickets to nothing.
Here's the thing.
Let's get a photo of it, Voss. Oh, nice close-up.
I went in today, and the doctor, they put 4 needles into your...
You look like a priest in this photo.
I know. I know.
You know, he loves
like
the high collar. It's almost a mock...
It's a golf collar.
Turtleneck or something?
Not this one. No.
Yes, it's too high still.
This one
isn't
so
too
high. They found a nodule on my thyroid, which everybody has or gets, but some of them might be malignant. So they put 4 needles in and they pull out cells, and then they have them tested. After the 4th needle, I said, you know what? Go ahead. You could do one more just in case. I said, do 5. I do an extra one just in case you needed more cells. How many people say, go ahead, an extra needle? And I did it. But you know what? It hit me driving home.
By the way, I put an exclamation point instead of a period when I put, Voss may have cancer. And then I put the photo out. So sorry about that.
But here's
I don't think it needed an exclamation point. At Rich Voss might have cancer.
Here's the thing. When I said, go ahead, take an extra... some extra cells.
Here's the thing you can take a drink to, even though it's really here's the deal. But I say here's the thing. It works also. That's the drinking game.
Deal.
Oh, wow. You can get a lot of drinks in tonight.
What I'm saying is...
Wait a second. Sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
That is a phenomenal My wife hates me drinking game.
Yeah.
Every time he says, here's the deal.
How long have you been here? This has been going on.
I didn't know it was a drinking game, though. I've been gone for a couple months.
Yeah, drinking.
Oh, that's a phenomenal drinking game.
Because he says, here's the thing, or here's the deal all the time when he's talking to alcoholics.
But they have to drink
when he's trying to
jizz.
get him into the program, which I think is fantastic.
That's what they do.
They just guzzle it.
Guzzle jizz. That's what. So I said, go ahead, take an extra, for some more extra cells in case,
Oh, he's
But
still
then-
talking about your neck.
But it just happened. It just hit me. Do you think they're going to charge the insurance company for the extra needle he put in and took out?
No, they're going to charge you?
Or the insurance company? They're going to, right?
Oh, 100%.
Holy.
And they'll say on it, as requested.
As requested. You just cost
By
yourself
the-
a few hundred.
I
And
just
then
said,
they'll
go ahead, take an
say,
extra one.
well, we're not paying. We only pay for 4. You got 5. You requested an extra one.
It's not a bag of potato chips that you're
This
giving
is
to your friends.
I don't think they
$823
will.
now that you owe us.
I think the doctor, he kind of got that I was just like fucking around and he did it.
Oh my God.
We'll see, I guess.
Well, I got
Bring
good
in the
news.
invoice.
Expensive joke.
I got good news. I got good news for everybody.
Do you?
Or Bonnie. After my flight,
It's not my baby.
after my flight home from Omaha, Nebraska, where I worked the Funny Bone this week, great club. Colleen was such a great club owner manager to work for. This lady gets comedy. She knows she's been there for 20
By the way,
years.
he
What?
called me when he was. I'm talking to you. I don't know what you're doing. But he called me from Omaha in the morning, early in the morning, because he wanted me to call into this radio station. But he was in his hotel room, and the woman was in your hotel room,
Whoa.
Colleen.
She was never in my hotel room. Why
That
did you
is-
make that up? I didn't call you from my hotel room ever.
Called
And
from
she
her
was never
hotel
in-
room.
She was never in my hotel room. Why are you making this up? Why? Are you saying
Why
that?
was she near the phone when you called me in the morning?
This was a local radio girl?
Because she gave me a ride to radio.
Oh, you were in the car.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
in my hotel room.
How did you pay for the ride? Ass, grass, or cash?
Oh,
Whoa.
he knows all the slogans from
Oh.
1977.
Anyhow,
please.
first of all, yeah. Why did you say? I
Welcome
thought you
Ben
were
Hegg
joking.
to the show.
I thought you were joking when you said she was in my room.
I thought she was in your room.
Sounded
No,
serious.
we were in my. I thought you were joking.
Are you guys on the
Let's do a
fritz?
good show tonight because
Who's
one of my
coming in
friends
that you
from
want to
Hillsborough
impress?
is listening.
What's this? So anyhow,
Kathy.
after-
Kathy is listening.
Kathy
After
with a
my
K or
flight
She's
home
very
from
critical.
Omaha,
do it.
Nebraska, where I had a great time at the Funny Bone, I have hit 1 million miles on my status, and I will be a gold lifetime member, and I get to choose somebody else to be a gold lifetime member.
Who do you fly, Continental?
United. No one flies Continental
I know.
Rich,
anymore.
can I ask you something?
What?
Honestly,
United, too.
you know when other people are talking and you just like zone out and wait for their voice to end so you can start talking about what you want to talk about?
I told you the good news, and then you guys interrupted me.
Oh God, Annie Lederman is here. Thank God. Thank God.
Excited as always.
I've never seen her look this rough.
This rough.
Oh yeah, I rolled out of Kurt's couch.
Is that where you're staying?
Yeah, I stay on Kurt's couch, but Kurt also stays on a couch, so it's like he has one couch, I have another couch, and then Karen has like a beautiful, nice room where
Why
for
he
ladies.
doesn't? I don't understand why they aren't in the same bed together.
Because Kurt has night terrors, and so those are now my terrors that I have to have.
So you have to deal with it because you're in the same
He
room?
lunges.
facing
I
each
wake
other?
up to him lunging at me and going, "I'm dead, all the time. Like the demons, like his religion fucked him so bad. I feel so bad. Like they're deep inside him. I have night terrors, but it's like
But
about
what
things.
was his religion? How far? Introduce our guest.
It's Annie Lederman. She's I don't know. What have you done?
We both look like we're like in a hip hop group.
I know what I'm
The two of
doing.
us.
Did you guys
First of
skateboard
all-
over here?
I read
Yeah.
the blog.
I rode a skateboarder's dick over here.
First of all, don't try to fucking compliment each other.
forgot to wear my
Go ahead.
Vans today.
What do
I
you
knew
mean?
you were
What
on the show.
His religion. What were you talking about? What was his
He was
religion?
Jehovah's Witness.
He was? Mm-hmm. How long was he before he bailed? How old was he when he bailed?
Oh, you're really nice. You're
This
showing
is
how
a
much I
great
don't
interview
listen.
with Kurt
You're
Metzger
showing-
via
I'm Girl Kurt.
Annie Lederman.
He always says that in like the past couple weeks. I'm like, don't say that as much. But
When this whole brouhaha was going on with
That's
him
over
against
that.
the feminists, were you?
when he was pro rape.
Did you have? Yes.
It was just so frustrating because I was like, don't be pro rape. It was just so crazy when he was like, more rapes. But,
I thought you were pro-rape.
well, I'm like, I like to have like,
If
you
it's
know,
a skateboarder, right?
I like to have, some choking, but I'm just kidding. I feel like everything I say is just like
Jeez,
going to be used against me in
That's
court.
what I always say is I'm not scared of much, but nothing scares me more than the backlash from the feminist community.
I'm scared.
I will do
They are
anything to
scary.
avoid that.
Yeah,
Well, I defended him online, but
They're
I
a rough
was,
group.
I have a great rape story.
Let's hear
Oh,
it.
this is fun.
I'm wet. Let's hear it.
There was a young lady.
It's the first
that
time I've been attracted to your husband. So
There was a young lady.
Sliding off her chair.
One more than me.
There was a young lady when I was in high school that got raped.
I'm still laughing from something else. I just want to clear that up.
That I was in high school.
I was laughing at the high school
No, I'm
rape.
laughing at her saying she's never been attracted to you. Then I'm imagining that your daughter was conceived like in a dry sexual situation. But anyway, that's all I was thinking. Anyway, go ahead.
Keep imagining that.
So, and she was raped in the park. And then after the rape, she said, "Oh, this was so much fun. Can you meet me here again tomorrow night?" And the fucking idiot came back, and the
That's
cops were
so
there.
awesome.
And the fucking cops were there.
That's some presence
smart.
of mind right there.
That's amazing. I really thought this was like a weird bad rape joke. Like, didn't you think
Yes.
like he was like giving you a punchline?
That's a good move, actually.
That's fucking great.
And then he got arrested. You know,
What a dummy.
I mean, she still had a black baby, but still.
Richard, take it back.
There was the cop
Oh,
that
no, she
forced a
didn't
girl
have
to blow him where she was going to give him a ticket.
Wait, what happened?
There was a cop. This was a few years ago.
Harvey Keitel?
No, he forced a girl to blow him. She did to get out of a ticket.
It saved the
and then
jizz?
spit it on her shirt and went right to the whatever and got it tested and got arrested.
Get the fuck
But
out
so
of here.
she,
If you've got a rape story, 866-969.
wait, so
Way to
she
get out.
tricked the guy into doing it.
No. The cop pretty much forced her and said, "You can get out of this ticket if you blow me."
The
Well, but that
old
was her
breathalyzer
choice.
trick
Yo,
again.
Breatha, this is the breathalyzer.
But wait a second, that's her choice. He said you can get out of it.
Well, I mean, in the paper, it didn't
I mean,
really
really, Rich,
specify,
this
but-
is where we're going to
Yeah,
get
this
the
is where-
feminists after us in this fucking fake story he made up to fit in.
not right.
But wait a
Story.
second, she could have said.
Was it Ray Liotta? Be honest.
He said you can get out of this, or you can get the ticket. He was playing let's make a deal with her. He didn't force her to.
Let's
know
make
if-
a
I don't know
dick
if-
deal.
what was
But I
the
think
exact
that
deal.
is actually not okay for him to make that deal. But whatever.
Maybe probably not as a
Listen,
cop,
I'm
right?
anti-rape. I know you're pro-rape, but I am actually anti-rape. So
Okay, so who's pro rape?
You bumbling right
Are
now?
you kidding me?
I am bumbling.
Are you bumbling as we speak?
Are you
Annie.
kidding me? I don't have sex with. I don't have regular sex. When I
that's your stance? That's so awful.
I mean, when I can, I don't even do it. So why would I force myself?
It is, let me just say this. When we do it, it is always marital rape.
Yes, mentally.
Let's just be clear.
mentally.
And that's a serious thing.
It's not marital rape. First of all, you don't even know it's me because we don't look at each other.
You're both facing away from each other.
I can tell
There's
by
just
the
one
spittle.
double-headed dildo between the two of you.
No, I get her from behind.
Do you bang her like Requiem for a Dream style?
My
Or-
friend Kathy is listening, so let's curb the sex talk.
I bang her.
Kathy.
Kathy, like a regular person.
Kathy from Jersey.
I try to.
Yeah. We
There are
work
no
out
regular
together.
people. You do?
She's cool.
What's
I work out with
Kathy's
you?
stance on rape?
Well, when
Is
I
Kathy
bang-
pro or
Kathy hates
anti?
rape.
When I bang her, I try to finish. Make sure we both have orgasms, so we can. Because we usually bang right before our snacks.
Who are you and Kathy?
No, me and Bonnie. So after I bang her, I want to try to finish up, clean up, and have my snack. And then
What's
watch.
Do you clean yourself up, or do you make? Or
Oh, no,
like,
he
it's
cleans
your turn?
himself.
I go into the
He
bathroom.
fires
And
She's
his
I,
like
towel at
hands
her.
up, like.
no, I go in the bathroom with a hot rag and I clean off my penis.
Do you have them warming like at nail salons?
Yeah, we
And on the-
Throw a towel at her like she's checking out
And
an
on
Puts
NBA
it in the
game.
class.
George Foreman while we have sex, and then it's ready.
I blow dry my dick with a hair dryer,
Okay.
and then I clean
Well,
up.
I guess that's why it shrunk. Boo, 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 doo. Let's take a break. We can't go to break.
1-866.
Let's take a
If
break
you
dance.
got sex or rape stories.
How long you in town for?
866-969.
I think I'm moving back, honestly.
Are you? Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Because you feel it's more real here than L.A.
Yeah,
or-
LA's where I feel like fat and
People
old
don't
and
get you
terrible in LA. It's
right?
horrible.
No,
It's the
they're
worst.
like, whoa, you're so mean. When really you're so funny.
People do. I do get like DMs. I remember one guy when I first moved to LA. I just thought you could just treat the comedians the same way. Because I didn't realize that everyone was just such bleeding
you like
pussies out
busted
there.
balls and they started crying?
They're
Oh.
literally pussies. One guy was going up before me at the comedy store. Yes, paid regular, on the wall in the front. But
And you're like,
he
good
was
luck,
like,
homo, and he started crying.
no, he goes before me. I would say this to anyone.
We
I
don't
go,
use language like that.
don't say. What did you say?
For now
He
on,
meant homo sapien.
From now on, when someone's telling a story, let them tell the
No,
story.
they just shut the fuck up. I mean, Jesus Christ.
know.
Can we
If
get
it's
this
a
guy out
boring
of here?
story, you can add
Go ahead. This is going to be a good story.
I never remember this. Oh, no. I go to him. I go, all right, just don't, can you make sure he's going up right before I go, can you make sure you don't walk the audience like you always do? Which I would say to fucking anyone. I would say it to Louis. I would literally say it to anyone. Just don't walk the audience like you always do. Mm-hmm. He kind of like laughs, goes on stage. 3 days later, I get a DM from him. Ugh. Hey, that thing you said about walking the audience, was that like a thing people talk about? It's like he waited 3 days. He like tossed and turned over this obvious,
him alive.
This obvious, and also
well,
it's like,
because you have the same thing. Like sometimes I'll just hit on something that's the right thing. Like he's obviously walked people before,
right?
And now he's like, oh shit, is that a thing?
Well, what did you?
And you didn't know. You don't fucking give a shit
like,
what the guy does.
Also, it's like you've been doing comedy so fucking long. If that's the thing you think you do, then maybe work on your comedy.
Yeah.
Wait, Bonnie, didn't you say something to Aziz in the hallway? Aziz, and he didn't get it. You were joking with him.
Oh yeah, I've insulted people.
Comedy seller.
What did you say to him?
I said, you're going to be fine. He goes, I know.
Oh, that's so funny.
I've done this before.
He was talking to himself at the wall. Do you know what I mean? When you're kind of maybe going over a joke or something.
shadow boxing?
I know, and I was like,
millions in the bank, still shadow boxing.
I go, you're going to do fine. He goes, I know.
Oh God!
They don't get it. People, comics. I hate comics that don't get it. When I did roast battle with you last week, it was so much fun.
That was fun. I love sitting next to Dum Dum. Always sitting me next to Dum Dum.
Who's
Who was
Dum
on
Dum?
the other side?
You. It was you. Oh. It was Che.
Oh,
obviously
why
you're
would
Dum
you call
Dum.
him Dum Dum?
Well, I mean,
she was so funny. I just like doing roast battle with somebody who's.
Did you have a tracheotomy?
No, I had. I had a biopsy done on my thyroid today.
Gross.
Mm-hmm. I thought you liked
that means I don't have to have sex for 3 days.
Do you bang that often? You don't bang that often.
No, we haven't had sex
in a while. But usually there's some sexual shit going on.
In a month it's been, but we're going to do it soon.
Not every day, but every 3 days or something.
What snacks are post-sex for you?
What's that?
You kept mentioning your snacks.
I know. He wanted to talk about it so bad and nobody liked it.
Every night
do you call your dick a cheese stick, by the way, first? Just question.
No, I don't call
I would
it
suck it a lot
anything.
more if he did.
You're married. Marriage isn't for blowjobs. Blowjobs aren't
she
for marriage.
sucks me.
She sucks me? Oh.
Anytime, anywhere. That's what.
Is that how you say it? Suck me?
This sometimes
Sucky
he'll be
McFarlane.
yes, he'll say shit like that.
McFarlane.
This is the key to good marriage, I think, a long-lasting marriage. You give your husband a blowy anytime that he wants it, and you never say "I love you." And that's how you do it, man.
That's beautiful, except for the blowjob whenever he wants.
No, but I feel like then they're done and I don't have to take my pants off. Do you know what I mean? Like it saves me a day.
And you can watch your shows.
Yes, it's like done in a few minutes. Like folding laundry, get your kid a juice, blow your husband, watch your show.
You taking notes over
I was going to hook up with a guy who my friend had already hooked up with, and I was talking to her and she was like, I was like, what's he like? And I don't like to like ask people like what someone's like in bed because I think people are different with each person. And I think, and that would like humiliate me if someone asked someone else I begged or whatever. But I'm just like crazy. I go in there like, I go get real quiet. I dim the lights, I dim the tude, I get real quiet, and I just show a little fear. And then I see where they take it.
I always cry a little bit in the beginning to get them really going.
Well, how else am I supposed to get it lubricated?
Well, but I don't understand why
can't
you
get
guys
hard
make
unless
a big
they're crying.
deal. We go, are we having sex here?
No, but I was just curious because it was like a mutual thing. So it was like, I didn't want to like hook up with someone and then it turns out that he's like a shitty dude or whatever. And I just was like, I don't want to like, if it's going to be friendship ruining, I don't want to do it.
But why?
But she goes, these are the things she said about him. He doesn't go down on girls a lot, which I was like, bye. And then she was like,
pussy.
but then, I mean, it wasn't you. It wasn't me talking to Bonnie. Bonnie's like, the pussy doesn't.
I'm a fucking, I can eat pussy and not get anything in return and be happy.
I mean, hopefully, all guys could.
It's not true.
It's like true. Like, how many times I go to you want me to eat your pussy?
Okay, but I know you're like.
While she's doing her crossword.
He'll say stuff like, you want me to munch your pussy?
I feel bad for Carol. Is Carol the name of your friend?
Kathy.
Oh, Kathy.
Doesn't know her friends are. You're full of shit. There's no friend. You have zero friends listening.
But
now I have
so
zero.
Full of
She
shit.
just hung up.
But she goes, but then my friend goes, and he really likes blowjobs. Like, he wants them all the time. And I was like, I think that's standard.
Yeah, who doesn't? What guy doesn't want constant blowjobs?
The guys that don't want blowjobs are guys that are trying to fuck, and they try to play it off like they don't like blowjobs. That's happened to me before.
Yeah, but both this. I have a friend that hasn't got a blowjob from his girlfriend in probably 5 years. He's like, I'd rather just fuck. I'm like, but you don't occasionally want a blowjob?
But why don't you get a little before?
Yeah, right? Right?
Getting blown is like having a human car wash on your dick. It's like, but
I would hope you had washed your car before it went in our mouths, but
I have a question for you.
I mean, it's like, did you pre-wash the fucking car?
You don't go off-roading, you just drive your
I mean, your logic is that you put a dirty dick in your wife's beautiful mouth.
He does. So one time I was like, what is that taste? And he's like, what was it?
Jock itch.
Jock itch.
And also, your voice saying it, I mean, just...
He's like, what's the point now? It's like you've gotten it off.
By the way, I do finally agree with Annie. She has a beautiful mouth.
Annie,
can we get rid of him? He's really uncomfortable.
When did you break up with your boyfriend? And how long? Didn't you go out with him for a while?
Yeah, we were dating for 3 years. We broke up like a month ago.
Why?
I got sad today. It started to hit me.
Why did you break up with him?
You had to go to the X Games. X Games are coming up.
That's weird. You do know those things about me, but
he stalks.
But it just was like, we just were together for a long time. He wants to get married and have kids. I don't want that. I felt like I wasn't focusing on my career.
Nobody wants that for you.
I know.
Why don't you want to get married? I mean, have kids?
I just want to work right now. That's just not like a thing that's on my radar.
I'm not saying, you're very attractive, but you're no spring chicken.
I mean, can your husband stop? But
I told him today, I go, people think that you're a misogynist. You say shitty things to women.
You laugh, you say pro-rape, I want rape.
Yeah.
I want
and then he argued in the car. He was like, nobody thinks that about me.
I'm not misogynist. I'm very pro-women. I got 3 daughters. Who wouldn't be? I'm pro-women. I made a
Rich,
movie.
you have 4 daughters. I'm just kidding.
Rich. No, the thing is that yes, you are actually a very...
You're a parody of something that other people don't understand you're a parody of. You
think like everyone's supposed to get you. You only give out one side of things, and then you're like, why don't they get I'm joking? They've never seen the other side of it.
I do feel that is true. You say a lot of shit like everyone's seen your act, heard you on every radio.
But I've got 5 CDs. I keep growing.
Look,
I mean, you can have those CDs, but I don't think anyone owns 5 of your CDs, so it doesn't really matter.
Well, the 5th one's not out yet, but it will be. And yeah, there are. I have a big fan following.
Yeah, Annie.
Go look at how many Twitter followers
this is a
I have.
legend.
I mean, it doesn't mean anything. You probably got a nice Patton Oswalt retweet, and then
I'm a big fan of his. He's a team player.
Listen, if he retweets you, it means something.
Yes.
Not like a retweet from one of you scumbags, but like it really does.
Listen to me, fucking.
He elevated you. Do you know what I mean? He let himself be lowered by you to retweet you. Is what I'm saying.
Okay. Listen to me, couch. Okay.
I choose the couch.
It's like he didn't have to give to the Louisiana flood victims because he retweeted you.
Yeah.
That's basically what she's
pretty
saying.
much.
Oh, look at another females here. Let's team up again.
Somebody read the paper.
And another thing. High five, Annie. And another.
Isn't she starting to look a little like Bruce Jenner before before.
She does have the exact length of hair. Yeah, when everyone was like, what the fuck is going on with Bruce Jenner?
I'm transitioning the other way.
But yeah, you kind of look like him when he was in the Olympics.
I feel like it's the only way to age gracefully is just to slowly morph into a man, which I'm doing.
I don't think you're morphing into a man.
I don't think you're aging gracefully.
I think you're... Wow.
Did he say I don't think you're aging gracefully?
Yes.
Well, I take insult to that. As someone that's so much younger than Bonnie, for you to make fun of her age is really rude.
The hollow laughter.
So like you're moving back to New York.
I think so, yeah. I was feeling like I wasn't growing as a comic. I didn't feel like I could talk about what I wanted to talk about on stage.
No, I want to hear
exactly though.
How long you been in LA?
I was in LA for 3 years. I started dating him right away. I was living in my car. I mean, I sound so homeless on this podcast right now.
Cars.
I swear to God, I had a great year.
It's a radio show. It's not a podcast.
Listen. I don't want to Aziz right now, but I know I'll be fine. Okay.
Listen, this isn't a podcast. This is radio. Your drive time in LA right now.
Hey, don't crash.
Your drive time or home time, as you would call it.
She's great at ad-libbing, though, just from that one thing we can tell.
Hey, wait a second. I can ad-lib.
Well, Annie
Remember
Lederman,
my old
her new
lady
CD
burn?
off the cuff.
But wait, Annie, what club, was one of the clubs in LA like your home club?
Comedy Store.
Comedy Store, which is the hottest.
And I like that, yeah. And I love being a part of the Comedy Store, and I don't want to like completely live here, so I'm trying to figure something out where I can, with another comic, maybe get a place here too, and then we just swap back and forth.
Yeah, I mean, you should be back. Like, I don't understand why you're not on every show or cast. And I said this to you, I think. Well, to Bonnie, I said it, that you
don't know the difference between Annie and I?
No, I said to you about...
Because we're so funny.
I said to you about Annie that she should be on easily casted in L.A.
She's on all kinds of shit. This is stuff you don't
I'm
know
not talking about girl code and that bullshit. I'm talking about real
How
stuff.
dare you call it bullshit?
Real stuff.
You guys, I take my job very seriously. On MTV, too.
She's got something in her eye.
Huh?
I'm crying. I'm crying in my career.
I'm
humiliated by my
How long
credits.
have you been doing stand-up?
7.5 years.
That's nothing.
I know.
Do you know
and
that?
I agree with
It's
that. No, I
fucking
do know
nothing.
that. I do know that.
It's fucking nothing. In 10 years, you start finding your voice.
Oh, it's so annoying when people say it. I agree, but it's
it's
annoying.
true.
15 years, you start sitting down.
20 years.
Oh, I sit already. I
20
crouch.
20 years.
I opened for Marin once, and I've been crouching on the stool since.
Where'd you open for Marin?
In Philly. It was fun. I drove him around, and my mom has an eBay drop-off store, and at that time she had this minivan with a wrap on the side that said, like, we'll buy your stuff and sell it on eBay, like, in giant letters. And I drove him, this was like 3 or 4 years ago, I drove him around that fucking van, and I never got a picture, and I want to kill myself. This is the funniest thing, him sitting in that car.
What?
That fucking...
But you're
Was
from
he like,
Philly.
what the fuck?
Couches.
No, he
minivans.
loved it. No, we had a really fun time together, and we really bonded. Because you know when you meet someone that's sober, you just go into like dark stories fast. You like super bond. So we had a great weekend, and then I was like texting him, and he got weird, and I like called him out, and I was like, "You do not get cold with me." We already had the bond, so we have a good friendship.
Have you done what the fuck?
I haven't. I was offered, and then I never followed up. I
What?
can't do it. He didn't like officially. He just texted it to me once, and then I just hate following up like that.
Yeah.
I hate being like, remember that thing that you probably think I have just been hanging out with you to get anyway?
What about Rogan? You'd be good on Rogan.
I'd love to do Rogan's podcast. I don't have like a huge.
You're terrible on this, but I think on other things
No.
that you would be good for.
It's just
She's
hard.
a man that can really take charge.
It's just
of the
hard
show.
because I mean, you
Rich
just
can't
brought.
drive the
I
ship.
mean, they got the guy in his fucking flip flops right
I know.
now. It's just.
If I knew you were going to be here, I would have worn my Vans. Probably could have fucked you after the show.
I mean, you would never fuck me, but it's so crazy.
By the way, his
My
girlfriend
Jenkos.
or fiance maybe even is sitting on the
Yeah,
couch
this is the
there,
angel.
so say hello.
Good, congratulations.
You're a real.
My angel, what's her face?
You're a real treat there, Ben.
Hey, you could move in with her. She's homeless now. Her lease just ran out. There you go.
Why don't you let her move in with you?
Well, she's
fucking
moving to
asshole?
Los Angeles.
You are?
Yeah, maybe you guys should switch
So we should
apartments.
chat. You can use mine. We'll do the old.
Wait, what's happening with you guys?
We're gonna fucking figure it out. I don't. I'm not ready to
breaking
look
up?
yet. No, we'll be fine.
First of all, can I just say something?
How long have you been together?
Looks wise, she could do a lot better. I don't
mean,
know
she
what.
could do a lot
I
better. I
agree.
can already tell by her demeanor. She was obviously like touched too low by an uncle, and that's why she's lowered herself to be with you.
Probably your Uncle John. He's a sweetheart, though.
I do have what her
She's
uncle John
very,
and mine.
very
he doesn't
attractive.
listen, does he?
I've always said this. She's too attractive for
I'm
you.
aware
Your
of
family
that.
would listen to his stuff.
I kind of think Ben's more attractive than her.
Thanks, boss. Thanks, pal.
I'm not gonna lie.
Just like you're the better looking one in your
I think
relationship.
Ben's more of a
She's
10.
got a nice rack hanging under there.
She's like an
Look
8,
at her
but Ben's a
outfit.
10.
Ben's a 10.
And she's
Those
an
aren't.
8.
Those sneak up on
But
you.
you got to see how good he plays golf. That gives him 2 points.
I would
points
rather
right
be
there.
dead on Bumble. I'm looking at this shit.
She's- listen, she's a-
golfers, these tough mutter runners that you basic. They all have a dog with a fucking Santa hat on it. It's just they're such losers.
Who are you talking about? Golfers?
No one here. It's just this
Such
fucking-
loser, says the couch surfer. Is that your profile pic? Just
I'm
you
not a
spread
couch-
out?
I'm sorry.
Spread out on a pullout?
I have a home somewhere else,
Do
so
you?
I'm visiting.
Do you, Letterman?
I
Yeah,
do.
but it's been
really
3
nice.
weeks or whatever, right? Like, how long are they going to let you stay on the couch?
Forever, they'd let me stay.
Yeah, she's.
They would let me stay forever.
Do you
cook?
join
Do you do
in
anything
their-
nice?
No.
Like,
Their
do you bring
sexual
anything to the
activities?
table at the house?
I mean, Kurt and I are very close. Karen and I are very close. Separately, we're close. As a threesome, we're close. We don't hook up or anything. I did say threesome and made it sound like it, but I don't. It's like a weird codependent.
January 1st, Annie, I got you. That's
What?
why I'm going there. You can
You're
have a
gonna
place.
move?
Yeah, but
I
I,
do
want to
like
keep my
Karen.
place in New York, so I'm looking.
Is that real?
Yeah, I swear to God.
How much is your rent?
It's not expensive.
Where is it?
Up right next to this stand-up New York.
Let's talk a
It's
little
weird
bit,
to live next to
chat.
a club that doesn't book you, but whatever. Anyway,
Well, you don't want to work that place. Ugh.
I'm going there after the show.
Stand up New York or the stand?
Stand up New York. No, the stand is. I mean,
The stand
is wonderful. The
Just
stand
making
is
a joke.
special.
Stand are the
Keep up.
two best now. I mean, besides Gotham and County for headliners, but for regular shows.
The stand is an amazing place.
Yeah, the stand and the cellar are the two places.
but
to
I like
go.
other clubs too.
Yeah,
Can you let me work? Jesus.
do what you got to do.
Fuck, dude. Your husband's a pain in the ass. You put her to sleep.
What do you want to talk about?
Are we not
Bonnie?
taking a call?
I wanted to talk about this Anthony Weiner thing because
But how come we haven't taken? Let's take one
He's so
call.
hot.
there's no calls.
Yes, there is.
They
There's
keep
one.
popping up, but they're not really there.
Yeah, there's a
you got to
call
wait
right
till
there.
a name comes on.
No, you don't. There's a call on number one.
Well, good. Take it then.
I don't know
Listen
how.
to the
You don't
woman
know
with the
how.
glasses a
Exactly.
godfather would wear, okay?
I don't participate in the porn.
Glasses a
I make
pedophile would wear. For a guy who's
I like it.
I look like I feel like
Those are
I look
Jeffrey
like I'm a
Dahmer
porn
shades.
filmmaker. You
But
know?
you're also wearing the headphones because of this, so it looks like you're like wearing your Beats on the subway. You just look hip hoppy.
I'm very hip
the
hop.
Dahmer shades.
So, Anthony Weiner. Why do they keep coming up and then going away?
Yeah, what
the calls?
What the F?
Your last caller was asking what time you plan on leaving to go to Creeps with Kids.
Oh,
That's all he wanted to know.
Kathy, just text her. Jesus Christ.
That was Kathy calling in. Is she really French? Doesn't even have your cell phone number?
Kathy, call in 866-969-1969 if you're really fucking listening.
Why do you want her to call in? So you can talk CrossFit? Nobody wants this.
Hey, don't tell people I do CrossFit.
Are you crossfitting?
Oh, are you really?
She's been doing it for 2
That's why her
years.
neck is getting so thick.
That's right.
Your traps are fucking hot and all pumped up under that jacket.
God. That's why she's She really is generous.
Yes,
There's
thank
not
you.
even shoulder pads in that jacket.
Show
Those are
show your clit. It looks like balls. Go ahead.
throbbing.
I am allergic to condoms, and when I do use them, my balls drop. But anyway, go ahead.
By the way, Creeps with Kids is tonight at the Comedy Village Underground, whatever it's called.
What time do you got to leave? You got to leave at 10 after 8.
I'm going to leave at 10 after 8.
So you get to bang a kid? What's the thing?
It's I'm a creep and I have a kid.
Is your kid coming?
It's one of those shows with a theme.
Can I tell
she
you a
coming?
quick story before you get
No.
into this? I was I was working a city.
Throw the thing down if anyone wanted to
Okay,
know.
the other night
What?
I was working in Omaha in Iowa one night, and I was backstage. Wait, no, you'll like this. I was backstage,
If you're working,
was-
I don't like it.
and there was like 4. There was only like 5 channels on the
He won't
TV.
acknowledge jokes.
And I said, and I was watching the Little League World Series. You know, Little League World
Oh, I
Series.
watch it. Bottomless every
So
year.
I said to the
Williamsport,
comic, I said
holla.
the comic came in. I said, "Is it creepy for me to watch this?" He said, "Well, you got to either really love baseball or really love kids, and I don't fucking like baseball."
But also, asking if it's
Hey, you
creepy
gotta laugh over
shows
that.
that it is.
What's that?
Asking that if it's creepy shows that it is.
Well, it is
no,
ki-
I watch. I think they're hot. Little boys becoming men.
Those little mustaches just starting to develop.
Oh God!
Cute.
No, I was watching it just for because New York was in it, and they won the Little League World Series. So congratulations!
That's
to New
pretty
York.
exciting. I was on the boys
Crush
baseball
those
team. Can you
Asians.
tell by my shoulders?
You're on the boys baseball team.
Yeah.
All right. So Bonnie, do you have something you want to talk about?
No.
I
done.
think it was maybe Anthony Weiner's wiener.
I feel
Come
like
on.
I still have 40 long fucking minutes here.
Let's go. Come on. I like
Bonnie,
your, I like
would you
your,
be happy once?
I know.
Yeah,
I like
why
your,
is so
Every
happy?
week. It's
Right.
Debbie
Do you
think it's your
Downer.
husband?
It's
your
it's
thing.
called My Wife Hates Me. I have to do it.
I love
What am
that
I going to
coat.
just suddenly be like, you're fantastic?
Is that from the Paula Poundstone clothing line? That coat.
I'm transitioning. I really do wish I could wear suspenders. I would do it every day.
I feel like you
I
are
love it.
dressed
So do I
exactly
around-
like Joe DeRosa is right now in Los Angeles.
So do I around your neck. All right, read the story.
I don't get it around your neck.
Wait, what did she say? Suspenders.
I wish I could wear suspenders.
You didn't say fast enough.
Yeah,
Because she did
What'd she
it
say
became
about
two
DeRosa?
jokes combined. I think she's making fun of my posture.
Oh, no, your jacket. You know how DeRosa's always wearing like a little jacket?
What time does he every night go up to the tower and ring the bell, or does he just do it?
Someone said to me that he was wearing like a little girl's backpack when we were at Moon Tower. Like, truly, like, these little Asian girls are wearing them everywhere.
What?
And he just was like, someone told me it was unisex. I'm like, if you have to ask, you want to fuck the little leaguers. Do you know what I mean? But it was like, he was wearing the backpack and someone said today,
And it was full of candy.
maybe, or just sandwiches. But someone was saying today, like, remember he was wearing his little backpack? And I'm like, yeah, and the one under his skin. Doesn't he look like he's
Yes.
wearing
No,
it?
but he should wear a backpack to throw off the.
That might be the
Just-
move.
No, he can wear it in the
Move.
front to people out.
Yeah, because
He should wear it over his face. He should
He
just
looks
put
like
it
a
over his
fucking
face.
walking bookend.
Joe DeRosa.
No, I'm a big fan of DeRosa. He hasn't called.
I wanted
You
to,
know
I
what? He
wanted to
doesn't
find
call
out,
anybody.
because they did this
Fuck him.
roast,
calls.
Comedy Central.
Oh, yeah.
And I remember Jeff Ross saying many times, we only roast the ones we love. That's his thing, right?
Yeah.
And then he put that, what's her face on
Coulter?
Who?
it? He loves Love and Coulter.
No,
People like her though, because she goes on race wars and stuff too. She's like a team sport. Like she'll fuck around.
they put her on obviously because there's how much can you say about Rob Lowe? So now they
mean,
can
I
all go
know.
after Ann Coulter.
Well, he did the sex tape and he's 100. And there's things.
Yeah, but
I don't know if you've ever seen his hands.
Did you guys go to it? You didn't see it.
No.
I just heard
No.
like little clips.
no.
But yeah, it wasn't an exciting person.
Wow.
I mean, Spade is funny.
This
I'm
just
sure he
in,
was
Jeff
good.
Ross loves Ann Coulter. What was that call now? Disappeared. What? You didn't get it in time?
Can you stop yelling at the one black person here? It's so
It
disrespectful.
gets so
We like
awkward.
Ann
I don't
Coulter.
see. I don't
It's constantly
listen.
awkward.
I don't see coloreds. So that's not how I'm doing it.
We like Ann Coulter as a. I think.
Who, you and Jeff
We're
Ross
off
are we
Ann
now?
Coulter, Rich. We've moved on to coloreds.
Go
Keep
ahead.
up.
Read. What's the story you want to
It's
read?
okay if I say it.
It's
'Cause
so
I'm Canadian,
disrespectful.
But that's great.
It is true.
Me and Lewis are friends,
Canadians
though.
get to do the best racism.
Yeah,
Who
because
does?
Canadians.
Yeah. Go
Those
ahead.
dum-dums.
Anthony Weiner posted these pictures got posted again of Anthony Weiner.
How can you be that stupid? He's such an
This is the
idiot.
thing, but
How can you be
not
I
that
think
stupid?
he's so disrespectful of Huba, not because he's cheating on her, but because he must hate her because he
got-
knows he's going to get caught again, and it's like so embarrassing for her.
If you're at that level of fame and notoriety and it happens once, how can you do it again and
It's
not,
not-
assume
here's the
another
thing.
girl's going to
I don't even feel like it's embarrassing
It's
at
an
this
addiction
point
or
for her
something.
because it already happened, right? So the embarrassing part's over.
It's
Now
this
her
is like the
catching
third
him
or
is just
fourth
like,
time.
it's just like her
many?
catching him again. She's just like, he's obviously a dick. Like there's no one, you know what I mean? He's just obviously the worst
But
person.
why? You know what I don't understand is if you're so embarrassed and obviously the guy's. Why do you keep staying with the person after 2 or 3 times? I mean,
Kuma?
Maybe they have
what?
an open dick sending.
We agreed early on that Twitter pics would
Twitter
be fine.
dick pics are fine.
That's good.
He wants to share pictures of his dick.
What's he do for money now that he like? What
Now he's
is?
done, right?
But what does
it's
he
over?
do for money?
I don't
Does
know.
anybody know?
Maybe he wrote a book or something. Who knows?
I actually liked that photo. It had the kid in it. It was kind of
Every
Oh, that's
asshole
the
gets
other
a book,
thing
huh?
is that
sexy.
Was there a kid in? There was
Always
a child
pose.
in
Always
it?
pose your child next to you when
The
you're
worst-
doing a
Oh, to
bowl
show how
thing.
big his dick was? He's like,
he
this
was
is an
using it to
actual
scale.
size.
This toddler was to scale.
This is
He's
what my
big for
dick
his
can
age.
make. This is
Did
what
you
my
wear
dick
a
can
hat
make.
to match your neck bandage?
Yes.
He looks like a priest, doesn't he? Like
It's
a rapey
just-
priest.
What? I got 5 of those hats.
I know,
Like a
and I've
drunk
seen
priest,
4
'cause
of
it's a
them.
little
Why?
askew.
I
Lose
like
the
my
white
hats.
one. You look all right in those hats, but lose the white one.
Just let bald guys have hats. Why are you doing that? Why are you taking that from them?
Once in a while, I
Let's
wear
get
a
a
hat.
Domino's
I don't
match
always
after
wear the
this.
hat.
You know what? I tried to make this radio show something. I tried to have a topic.
You came in with a news story
That's
today. You
fine.
came in with a fucking.
That's fine. You
She
guys-
highlighted shit.
You know what?
McFarlane,
Who
you're
cares?
highlighting shit.
I
She's
know. Go
thrown
ahead.
the paper down so many
This is
times.
Lewis did this for me. He's
Oh, I know you didn't.
So
put
what do
in
you want to
effort.
say about
Is
it?
Lewis the
I don't
black?
want to say
or-
anything. I thought we'd get something started, maybe get some calls going. It's always just this fucking clusterfuck of bullshit in here.
I've been
sick of
enjoying
it.
myself.
I'm goddamn sick of it.
Okay, let's talk about the guy that didn't put his hand over his chest during the national
I don't
anthem.
I'm Canadian.
Colin Kaepernick.
Oh yeah, Kaepernick. That scumbag. He rides the bench anyway. Fuck him.
But why is he a scumbag?
Yeah, who
Because he didn't-
cares?
First off, his parents are white
No, that he was adopted, right? As a
by
kid.
white people,
Yeah.
Gross.
so he's loved by the white race.
Yeah, or by that house.
You're not going to like what is not standing up for the national anthem to show your
disdain towards police.
disdain towards police. Give me a
Wait, you're saying it doesn't count because his parents are white?
Of course
Then
it
he's
doesn't.
still a black guy. He's still a black guy.
No.
Doesn't count?
Lewis, is he
No.
still a black guy?
He's not a black guy.
Thank
Ah,
you. All right.
boom. Thank you.
We
Unless
have
he
a
gets
call.
stopped by the police.
He's raised
That's
by
what
the
I'm saying.
whites.
He's still going to get shot.
He just has to keep pictures of his parents in his car.
Oh, whoops! When they ask for his license,
Oh, these
just
are my
falls
mom
out
and
of
my
his
dad.
wallet.
Oh
This
my
is me as a
God.
child.
Should I pose as like a mother of black people?
They assume you are.
Should that be
anyway,
my
honey.
thing so that they can?
No,
they
you're
do
already
have-
you're
at least
already
have-
in the free and clear. You're a white lady. You'll be fine if you get
No, but I
stopped.
mean, I could just for extra money. I could give.
Oh, I see. Yes. You-
No, the cops. No, I
Oh,
don't
look,
want
we're
to.
getting tons
Guys,
of calls.
wait, hang on. We have access to an African American. Let's ask the resident black.
I
Lewis,
love that he's not looking or listening
Lewis,
to you.
put your fucking
Just
headphones
don't
on.
even. Just
Sorry,
don't
I was
even.
answering
Where do
calls.
you
What's
stand
going
on this? Where do you stand on the Black Lives Matter? Is that a good way to show
Are you
your...
fucking kidding me? You
No,
just
where do you
as far
stand
as-
on the Colin Kaepernick issue?
Which
Is
one
that a
do you
good
want?
way to show your
Never.
anger towards it?
Never.
Not standing for the national anthem?
No.
No, it's
All
not.
right.
I thought he didn't put his hand
He's
over.
not going to stand up. He's not even going to acknowledge the national
Yeah, he
anthem.
sat through the entire national
Yeah,
anthem.
but let
He's
me
gonna
tell you
continue
something.
to do that.
His
Let
life was
Lewis do
sore.
his job. Okay, he's not here to comment on.
I have a
Well, we
bad
have
back.
access to
We
a
are
resident
not
black.
here for black voices.
Black
okay?
voices can call us,
Let's take some calls.
but not while you're driving. 'cause
I hope that I hope the jackass from
terribly.
Chicago calls.
Go ahead, Randy
Oh, that
from
guy.
Tennessee.
Yeah, he'll call. Phones will be ringing.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Not well. You hear it.
Yeah, I've been listening.
I'm sorry.
Train
I
wreck.
think I got a pretty good idea why Weiner keeps showing those pictures. I mean, the dude seems to have a pretty big hog, and he just wants the world to know it.
Yes,
the
I
world
agree.
knows, though, Randy. The world knows.
I kind of agree with Randy, actually.
He's just so
got a huge
fucking
piece.
proud of
Keep
it.
throwing it out there.
Yeah, I mean, especially with the child in the photo, man. Something needs to be done with that, man. But I don't know.
Now, I didn't see the picture. Did he have the child? Was the child resting on top of the boner?
He was using his leg as a measuring.
Was the child like
He was
balancing?
sleeping on his left nut.
I guess what happened was that
the baby's hand next to
he
it.
was sexting, and then he said, "Oh, look, someone just crawled into bed with me," and then he took the picture.
Are
So gross.
you kidding?
There was
So
literally
it's a
like a
picture of a-
sleeping child next to his hog.
He's like, put
Yeah.
your hand on Daddy's giant cock.
No.
Randy, you're
You
sick.
taking
do
it
that,
too
Bonnie. Bring up that
far.
photo.
Bonnie said that, by the way. I don't know if you can hear.
Oh,
differences in
please
our
let
voices.
us. I hope they can tell this apart. 'Cause
He
I
was
don't
wearing pants, though.
any part of what you're saying, Missy.
Well, my voice sounds like a smoker's voice, but I realize it's because I never stopped talking since I turned 3. That I just am in constant. My voice
glad
is
you know that.
constantly.
We also haven't had a good night's sleep in months, it sounds like.
I sleep great.
Thanks, Randy. Okay,
Yeah,
let's,
don't be jealous.
let's keep going
Let's
here.
take some calls.
John,
Hello.
where are you from? Georgia?
Yeah, well, I'm in Georgia anyhow.
Okay.
Yeah, Colin Kaepernick, I don't think is not only not loved by the white people right now, but he's not really loved by any really race right now.
Yeah, he's alone.
Right, because you got to be like
Well, no, black
a
people are
super American, right?
Black people are
At
not
all
turning
times?
on him. Black people won't
Well, did you
turn
see what
on
the
him.
New York Giants did?
What?
The New York Giants, like the day after he did that statement, had a preseason game, and every single player and the staff stood visibly out onto the field, all in a straight line, all with their hands over their chest. It was very obvious what they were
Yeah,
doing.
but that was
what?
marketing. It's
It was a blatant. Just showed it.
Well, did you see
yeah.
Yeah.
did you see Hard Knocks, the LA Rams, where the coach there was actually did it, I guess showed a film and said, this is how we're going to do it during the national anthem. Defense on the left, offense on the right, and everybody standing up, in a row. And this is how we're going to do it.
There you go.
As you should.
I was just thinking that.
As you should.
But let me ask you this there. How do you determine somebody's race? Colin Kaepernick was raised by white people. Yeah, he's black, but, whatever.
I mean,
How do you determine the race? Do you look at him?
Yeah, but hold on, Bo.
Can you hang up so he can do some research? Hang up so he
He
can
once
learn.
attended
Sign up for some
Hold on, I'm
classes.
confused.
I'll tell you how you can determine the race.
Ancestry.com.
Okay.
Look at this cat.
Walk with them when they go try to get a bank loan.
All right.
Well,
thanks, John.
take
go ahead.
Barack Obama, for instance. White mom, black dad. How do you...
Muslim. Yeah, full
What race?
Muslim.
Antichrist, Muslim, whatever. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, thank
We're
you.
getting a lot of calls now. We're on
Oh,
fire.
boy. Here
Heating
we
up.
go.
The phone lines
love
are
us.
heating up.
James
1-866-969.
from Utah.
1969.
Oh, this is going to be a white call.
To me, Annie seems like she's the Colin Kaepernick of the comedy world.
Oh yeah, you got that right. She will never put her hand on her fucking heart. You know why? Because she doesn't have one.
Black.
Yeah, where do I put my heart? My hand. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know how to talk about it.
Is you a star or
What did you
something?
mean by that,
Where
sir?
is her allegiance at?
Yeah, where's your allegiance? You
On
thought about
sides,
joining
I told
ISIS
you
at one
I'm
point, didn't you?
anti-rape, so chill, everyone.
Okay.
I don't think it's good, so that's kind of where my stance is.
On what? What's your question? What's your stance on what?
I
Com-
think it's.
well, there's sides. Sides are drawn on comedy. I choose
Annie.
bad comedy. I like bad, unfunny comedy.
I would agree with
Yeah,
Bonnie.
at the right show.
What? Yes.
What would you agree with Bonnie for?
that you have no heart?
She said you choose bad comedy.
No, I said that.
Oh shit! People can't understand.
Well, I agree with you.
I'm
They're
gonna
like,
start
there's
u-
two
use-
holes on the podcast. How could they understand?
I'm going to start using
It's a
British
radio
accent.
show, not a podcast.
Thank you.
Well, that was
Why
a
are you so
delight.
mad at me? Be mad at your wife, not me. You obviously have some anger towards women. You're taking
Annie,
out
I'm
on me.
going to just say this one time, and then I hope it doesn't ruin our friendship forever. But when I'm speaking, shut the fuck up.
I mean, you say it to me all the time.
Marty from Seattle.
I was just calling out. You already said it, but Kaepernick's father was black. His mother was white.
Okay, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Some truth tellers.
I thought he was adopted by 2 white people.
Yeah, he's got a.
Now his father was black and his mother was white. He was raised in Turlock, California.
Did he get?
Are you reading a Wikipedia
Did his mother
while
get
driving?
remarried?
What's that?
Did his mother get remarried to a white guy? He's always taking photos, and they always show him with 2 white parents.
It might be. I don't know. They may have gotten divorced, but yeah,
He was adopted.
Can we just stop? Give white people a break for a second? Why are we talking about them so much? They're just regular white people.
This is that. As far as his little protest, right? I'm a vet, and it did. It does hurt the veterans community a lot. That he just it showed disrespect for everybody that's died and sacrificed
as a vet,
for this country.
As a vet, do you specialize with like dogs and cats, or do you ever do
Richard, too dumb. Too dumb.
No,
we don't agree with that sort of comedy here
Listen,
on the show.
Do you know what I'm not wearing it tonight, but I usually wear it. My grandfather, I have his dog tag from World War I, and it was round then, the dog tags. And my he fought in World War I. What did you fight in?
Are you sure he didn't just give you a dog's tag and that was why I was round?
I was in Desert Storm.
These jokes have got to get better, guys. Come on.
I know. I called him a
Wow, we have hit a wall.
My neck hurts.
I'm just
minute
over it.
47.
If you can't think of something funny, just sit there. Somebody else will
I
take
can't
over.
help it.
I had 5 needles in my neck today. It's hard for me to be funny.
Okay.
Okay.
But I'm.
You say this is that it was disrespectful. It wasn't the fact that he was protesting it. It was just him using the national anthem as a venue for his protest.
I completely agree. Protest is fine.
He could do it any other way. He could have done it any other way, right? The NBA players, did their protest in a different way. They didn't take issue with any national representation as far as the anthem or the Pledge of Allegiance or whatever, right? He's just being, to me, he's acting like a spoiled brat.
Okay.
You know what?
You'd think he was raised by Bonnie and Rich.
I listened to today and they call him unpatriotic, but I was on Facebook and I was watching a D.L. Hughley clip, and D.L. is pretty fucking smart, pretty political.
Who's Dale Hughley?
D.L. I said D.L.
You said Dale Hughley.
No, I didn't. I said D.L. Okay, and you.
He has a hard time with
You don't correct me.
I heard Dale Hughley.
Hey, nobody else you're going to hear?
Kevin,
Exit door.
go ahead.
It's a quiet door. It's a radio door.
Yes.
Go ahead.
It's obvious he's only doing this so he doesn't get cut. Kaepernick.
Why is that? They can't cut him because they'll say they're using this as an excuse?
Exactly. They want. He couldn't make a trade. He couldn't find another team. This is the only way to stay playing.
Oh, wait, so because then he could say it's discrimination if they...
Ooh, that's actually a good
That's
point.
brilliant. You just made me love this guy.
That is
That's
actually a good point because he's
brilliant.
certainly not going to start. That's a good point.
I don't see it being a protest.
He's got a lot of money, too, riding on it.
Football.
Yep. Yeah, they could cut him. They could cut him for the image of the team. They could say, "Yeah, we're cutting you because of what you did," and it's not,
Yeah, but he can still. There'll be a lawsuit that'll.
Yep.
This is sports talk on My Wife Hates Me.
This is topical talk.
Do you know people
McFarlane.
hate when we talk politics? I bet they love this, though.
Well, we talked dicks with Anthony
6,
Weiner. He's a politician.
7.
Did he say 6?
Well, who else do we got?
Okay, thanks.
The phones are lighting up.
Lighten up.
Line number 6 is a veteran who supports Colin Kaepernick.
Okay.
Let's get the other side of the coin.
Mark from Colorado.
Go ahead.
Hello.
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 How's it going? Yeah, I'm a veteran. I served 5 years in the U.S. Army Infantry, 2 deployments, one to Panama, one to Desert Storm.
Thank you.
I support what he did. I fought for this country, so we had the right to do what we want, whenever we
good for you.
want,
Good
as long as
point,
it doesn't
sir.
hurt somebody else. So at least he's not out there burning cars, starting riots, robbing their neighborhood stores. And,
Like the other black people.
Lives Matter.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank God Lewis has this job because when he's not here.
Name more things that black people do. Jesus, buddy, make it awkward. As long as he's not yelling at movie theaters, it's fine. Showing up late,
Wait, when you were deployed, and I know I'm going to take grief for this and be called stupid.
Then don't say it.
But no, what did we do in Panama? We went after what? Noriega in Panama.
Noriega, yes. Operation
It was
Just
World War
Cause.
III.
What's that?
Operation Just Cause. We went after Noriega.
Yeah, just to go after Noriega, but we weren't at war in Panama. We just went after Noriega and played loud fucking music until he left the goddamn compound.
Is that fucking?
I
I got 3 buddies of mine that died over there that beg to differ with you.
Wait, no, I'm not being. I'm asking, how did they die in Panama? Was it because of drug lords that they were fighting? How did they die?
No, we were fighting Panamanians there too. They did just regular Panamanian army. I mean, they didn't just fold up and let us walk in their own country. You know, they fought us. Maybe not that good, but they still fought us. They still took a bunch of Americans with them.
Our goal was to go in there and just take Noriega out, right? That was our all right. And so now, was it because he had so much power there that they were fighting us to keep us from getting this? He was a drug dealer and an arms dealer.
What are you doing? Are you riding a horse?
No, I'm a truck driver. No, basically, what we find out is basically he stopped playing ball with the CIA, so they decided that, you know, he wasn't one of our boys anymore, so we went down to get him. That was during the Reagan administration, when Bush administration, when they decided they were going to have the war on drugs, and they didn't want to be associated with him anymore.
I never understood the war on drugs. So why do you got to win that? Isn't it enough that we had fun?
Yeah, you're never going to win that. That's all politics and a way to make money. It's another economy.
Yeah. There's nothing worse than telling a joke and then someone just answering it honestly.
Well, I like that. I like that.
I love when Bonnie has a cute little smile and she's got a good one.
I wasn't disrespecting you about Panama. I was just going over what, I mean.
I felt personally disrespected.
Okay.
I like that you called him Noriega, like he was an Italian.
He said it differently every time, by the way.
He's like, one time it'll be right. They won't notice the other time.
When you fought Noriega, was
Thank you very much, sir.
Thanks, man.
Thank you. Thanks for your serves.
Thanks for your serves.
Yeah.
Serves those.
What's your name? Randy. It's Randy.
Hey, guys. For taking my call.
Hey, you're welcome.
We had to.
The topic of Colin Kaepernick, on a more serious please.
Something's wrong with
you shouldn't have Don't listen to the Verizon guy. Don't go to Sprint.
He was so nice, too. He thanked us, and then his phone stinks.
Can you call back or something?
The
landline. Landline. Payphone.
No, he's breaking up. He's bad. He's not a good call.
Go ahead, Chuck from Boston.
I love Boston.
How would you guys, do you think this would be a better way to protest? Like, stand up, but leave, you're supposed to take a hat off to show respect. What if he would have stood up with a hat on it, with the Black Lives hat, not take it off? Like, wouldn't have been a better protest?
Have you seen his hair? Where's he going to get a hat that big?
Oh, my.
Wow.
Rich makes a salient point, everybody.
Man.
What?
Wow.
He says what we're all thinking.
Minute 53, Rich again.
No, but don't you think that would have... Do you think that would have been a better protest?
I don't know. Listen,
people would have got mad at that.
I think you could have protested in a different way.
People are going to get mad about everything.
It's
whatever you're supposed to do, and you don't do it, then people are going to get mad.
It's so easy for white people, for fucking white people to say what black people should do.
National anthem.
Hey, Rich,
what?
I just wanted your opinion.
No. My opinion is, look, black people are dealing with a lot of shit right now, especially with whatever.
Can you get some music going, please, for this?
No, I'm
some black people music.
I'm pro cop. Don't
Put
get
some
me
black
wrong,
people music on.
He's
Rich
straddling
is Jewish,
both
right?
sides here.
No, I'm not straddling. It's just that white people are always fucking saying what's right for other people. Enough with these fucking white people. What's that?
She wants a Nicaragua.
Hey, Rich, can I give you some advice?
Yes.
Can I tell you what I think about what's going on tonight's show? Are you protesting comedy?
Well, no, I had 5 needles in my neck, so I'm not in a real comedy mood.
I mean, for him to be funny would be him protesting comedy, because he's just been doing the other stuff for the whole time.
Annie.
Annie. I'm on my 5th CD. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying.
No, we know.
No,
it was too late.
No, we get that.
I've got a couple good lines in. What I'm saying is, it's always fucking white people saying what's right and what's wrong for other people. Fucking, you know what? Clean your own house. That's all I'm saying.
Clean your own house.
That was also that made sense.
Matt, go ahead.
Matt,
do you agree that you should clean your own house?
Clean house.
Do I think that I should clean my own house? Absolutely. But I think Colin Kaepernick is a giant fucking asshole for doing what he did.
I think
at the end of the fucking day, he gets paid with American fucking dollars.
Yeah, but also so then he should have freedom to stand or sit. So, did you hear the guy before you?
Absolutely. I I agree 1,000%.
If Mark Maron can sit on a stage.
I'm pissed off that Annie just took a piece of gum from me and only ate half of it. Go ahead.
Well, it's 4 million. I'll eat the other half later.
Go ahead.
The problem is at the end of the day, whenever any of us have an opportunity to be able to sit or stand for something, the American anthem should not have anything to do with that. It is all about our freedom. The song was written for our freedom to celebrate.
Well, for white people's freedom.
Well, okay, if that's what you want to think.
I mean, I was just saying something.
I'll tell you right now, as a black American, I think that it's absolutely fucking ludicrous.
Plot twist.
For anybody who is
He's
a
not. He's lying.
professional player.
You can tell by his voice.
Yeah, your voice is so white.
Oh,
He was raised by white people, clearly.
All right, I'm going to give you a quiz to find out.
We're not sure what race.
What a
how
plot
to
twist that
define
would
race.
be. Wait, what?
I'll give you a quiz to find out if you're black, okay?
Go ahead.
Okay. Say, all right, here's the
Say the
quiz.
N-word. Say the N-word.
No, let's hear it.
I'm so scared.
What are 4 main dishes that black people bring to a block party?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Ribs, fucking collard greens, fucking, I don't know.
Uh-oh, he might be the real deal.
Chitlins. And definitely always have to have fucking Kool-Aid.
Okay, so far you're black.
What about cornbread? Is cornbread
so far
cornbread's in there.
Hold on, so far you're light skinned. Now, okay.
We've determined his mother is.
Can I give him?
What's your ideal woman?
Second
How fat
question.
of an ass on a white woman are you dating?
Okay, second question.
Oh, come on, Ben.
Say your friend got shot 7 times on 2nd Street at 4 o'clock. What would you do?
Well, I wouldn't be anywhere near that motherfucker because I ain't getting shot by nobody.
No, you would go play 724 on the lottery. You would go play those numbers.
You're black.
All right, you're black. So
You're
go ahead.
black.
As a black American, you're saying
I really thought you were white and it was making me mad.
You're saying that this guy.
This guy is a fucking joke. First of all, he's a fucking terrible quarterback. That has absolutely nothing to do with any of his political fucking views. But at the end of the day, I don't fucking pay to watch you play fucking football because of politics. I pay to watch you play football because that's what I want to fucking watch.
Yeah, Jamie Kilstein.
Political opinion. Fuck you. I don't need to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just bullshit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I think he took
You're
San
so
Francisco.
angry.
He took San Francisco in the over a couple weeks ago.
You should meditate.
Yeah, but here,
Get into meditation, my dear.
Don't you think white people should just back off a little and let
This all started because we thought he was white.
He doesn't have a problem with the protesting, though. It's the way he's doing it, which is what everybody has a problem with.
But you're the guy that
Protest
was
is
just
fine.
saying he should have protested a different way, right?
Yeah.
You were like, it would have been better.
If you're gonna protest anything, then by all means protest in the right way. But don't protest.
There isn't how. But why do you know the right way?
I'm not saying that I do know the right way, but I can tell you the wrong way, and that's sitting down during the fucking national anthem.
Well, I do think that you need to do something that's going to get people's attention, obviously. So this might actually be the right way.
I do not disagree. What I disagree with is doing it at the national anthem. The amount of lives and the amount of people that have sacrificed themselves, their family, and their well-being to ensure that piece of shit had an opportunity to sit down is absolutely, it's mind-boggling to look at those numbers. But
I don't usually hang up on black men.
Don't hang up on it.
I had to. I couldn't
say goodbye at least.
Oh, bye.
Thank you for
Bye.
the call.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. No,
Okay.
he had a good point. You know, we don't get a lot of.
Carlin from Ohio.
This is
Are you
the
afraid that
comic.
you just lost your only black listeners? That way
No,
you
we
just
have
said that?
black listeners.
I don't believe that he was black to this.
There was a moment when he yelled at Rich that it came out.
He was black. Carlin, what can we do for you?
Well, good evening. How are you folks doing?
Hey, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good
Thank
to hear
you.
from you. Thanks for calling.
Well, great. I know everybody wanted to hear that. I'm on fascinating radio. Are you guys still on this topic, or can we talk, or what's going on?
What do you
Whatever you want to talk about.
Anything you want to talk
Call
about?
her on the air. Call her on the air. Go.
Carlin's
I wanted to thank-
Colin's a new comic.
I wanted to thank Rich. I took some of his advice,
You quit?
You Googled how to make a noose?
What did you take? What was the advice you took? Not to wear your fucking dumb tie and your stupid outfits?
Exactly.
Okay.
Says the man with a hat, but whatever.
A polo shirt and a sport jacket now.
Okay, go ahead.
Not doing the T-shirts anymore.
Okay, good.
And I'm telling stories, not corny-ass one-liner jokes, and it's actually working out a lot better for me, and I wanted to thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, I just want to confirm, this is Bill Clinton talking to us.
Yes. No.
How old are you, sir?
I'm 50 years old.
Oh, good for you. Go for it.
Yeah.
If you were a little bit younger, I'd be like, don't even do it. But at this point, just go. Do it.
He's a nice guy.
Yeah,
Carmen's a good guy.
Yeah.
It's all good. But no, I went and Rich was very gracious. He gave me some time, and it was as big a show as I'd ever done before. And I did okay, not great. And Rich gave me some actual advice, which was cool because he respected me enough not to just, blow me off and say you did great. So I appreciate it. Thank you.
On a scale 1 to 10, Rich, honestly, how well did he do?
Well, there was something
Is he older? How old are you, sir?
He said 50. Are you fucking kidding me?
I zoomed out. All I could hear was you chewing your fucking gum into the mic.
It's Nicorette.
It's usually Rich that does that.
Okay,
But now we get two
there
people
was something
doing it.
about him that I liked. One, that he brought me a dozen Pro Vs, but
those are expensive.
There was something about him I liked, but it was too.
Was he complimenting you?
Here's the thing: if you go, oh, this is what a comic should look like. With the big tie and the suit that's bright, from like the early '60s. This is what and I said, your whole appearance and everything
is a nightmare.
It's a nightmare. No one's gonna believe. You look whatever. So and he did what I told him. And then,
well, it's gotten a lot easier, and I've had a lot better response. I mean, I'll never go out and crush or kill. I've got
we
can tell.
Expectations.
Bad attitude.
That's cool. I'm okay with that.
But wait, what?
I'll tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm okay with that.
Why are you okay with that? As a comedian, you should want to get out
just
there and kill.
Crush.
Well, I do want to crush and kill, but I'm not going to let it define me.
Well, that's crazy. That is what defines you as a comedian.
That's what a comedian is wanting to crush.
It's like saying, I want to own a sandwich shop, but I don't care if the sandwiches are good.
Listen, I've been doing comedy for almost 8 years, and let me tell you, I've never gotten a laugh, and I go up there every time, and I want to crush.
But Bonnie's wrong. Bonnie's wrong. It's not whether you crush. Because there's a lot of hacky comics that do crush.
Agreed.
It's doing what
It's weird
believe.
that you know.
I know everything about fucking comedy. Everything.
Oh my
everything
God.
about comedy.
Watch it.
It's what.
Look how turned on Bonnie is. Bonnie just gets turned on. You almost slid off your chair.
Here's the deal. It's being true to yourself as a comic. What's true to you?
Agreed.
Okay, and what
I'm not trying to be hard on Carlin.
It's what you think is good, and hopefully, what you think is good, the audience will think it's good. If they don't, well, what the fuck?
Well, the audience is the least best judge of comedy.
Yeah.
So if you're true to yourself,
I appreciate that, but I'm not gonna be that guy that gets laughs out of a 5-minute set and says I crushed, I killed. I can't stand those fuckers because I'd rather underplay it, and then when you see him say, wow, he doesn't suck as bad as he said he did.
Well, I think you need to work on your self-esteem.
Yeah. Look,
you don't want to be
that's a great bar to crawl under.
You guys see that guy Carlin? He didn't suck.
That's on his poster.
So many calls.
Won't suck as bad as you think he will.
He sucked. Oh, let's be clear. He sucked, but not that.
Carlin's got himself a bumper sticker to sell after shows.
Thank you, Carlin.
We got to take a break.
Good luck, Carlin.
Bonnie's got to leave. Annie's going to co-host.
I thought we were taking a break at 10.
I have to be at Stand Up New York at 9:05.
Okay, so you can leave at. When are you going to leave?
Golf talk at the end of the show with Rich Vos and Bonnie.
What time do you have to leave?
I don't know. I have to check my thing.
What time are we going to go till?
Wait, the break. I thought we don't have to take a break yet. Let's take another call.
Oh, okay. Just take calls.
Oh, this guy says that guy was not black. Go ahead there, Rich from Dallas.
What's going on, guys?
Hi.
What is your skin tone?
What?
Dick size, skin tone. Let's go.
Okay.
What's your credit score?
There's no way that guy was black. No, there's no black guy that I've ever known.
Well, you live in Dallas.
Fucking that many times. What? Where do I live in Dallas?
Wait,
you live in Dallas, right?
What did he say too many times?
Fucking. What black guy says fucking that many times? That's a white guy thing.
Is it? I didn't know that.
There's a lot.
Yeah. Lewis concurs.
agrees.
Lewis concurs.
Okay, thank you for calling in with
Our
that.
resident black concurs.
Boy, he really knows his blacks.
We're Lewis's resident whites. You realize that, right?
Mike
he lives
from New
here.
Orleans.
This is his place.
What up?
What up? What up?
That's a white guy. This is a white guy.
No, I'm a black guy.
Oh my God!
Oh, this sounds like a black man.
But that other guy's.
I just Keegled. It must be a black man.
I'm telling you, the other guy's going to call back and say, "No black guy goes, what up, what up."
What is a black? All right, here.
Yeah, no black guy goes.
Hold on, I'll let you know if you're black. What does a black guy? What does a black guy fry up for breakfast if he doesn't have Taylor ham? Or if you don't, what does a black man fry up when they don't have Taylor ham or bacon?
Bologna, duh.
What's that?
Bologna.
This motherfucker's blacker than a motherfucker.
Black as night. We finally got it.
Can I just say this?
Our first verified black caller.
I certainly hope nobody's just tuning in because
I do.
Are you black? And then a test. I mean,
caller number 6 is Deontay, but can you prove that you're black?
And then Rich doing full black accent, and you didn't see him. He acted out like a gangsta.
Yes. Who, me?
Right.
Yeah,
because I was excited.
Oh, this motherfucker's black.
I was excited. He knew it was baloney. You fried.
Rich went to an all-black high school.
All right, go ahead. What do you need?
If you are any other race, by the way, don't be scared to call in and have us guess what it is.
Except Asian.
Okay, so what are you calling about?
Well, I'm calling because I'm steady hearing these jackasses calling up. I don't think the guy's done anything wrong. I live right here in the South, right here in New Orleans.
Yeah.
I see these hicks riding around 24/7 in a pickup truck with the American flag flapping and the freaking whatever the other flag
Confederate.
is. Confederate flag flapping. I don't give a damn because you know what? We're in America. That's your right. If you want to ride around with your Confederate flag flapping and 3 teeth in your mouth, I really don't give a shit. So if this guy don't want to stand up, then hey, ain't that where we went? We fought for freedom, right?
That's right.
This guy is already funnier than Carlin, by the way.
At what point did the 4 of us not think he was black? How did that happen?
It was the what up, what up.
No, this guy's awesome.
No,
I'm all the way black. Celebrated yesterday 10 years with Katrina. I am a black man.
Oh man,
yeah, dude.
I love this guy.
I agree with what you're saying. If the white guys can drive around with the rebel flags and
so he's in with the understanding of clean your own house. You know, worry about your own shit.
That's what I'm saying.
He lets
like you said earlier, white people. You know what I'm saying? They want to take care of everything, but they don't shit.
Sir, we call them crackers on this show. Crackers, white crackers.
Oh, well, crackers. Want to take care of everything. Take care of your own place.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree.
That's what
I like
said.
This guy. I like this guy.
Well, that's what I said. Clean your own house. You know, everybody.
But if people cleaned their own house, we'd never have those movies where the white person goes into the black high school and fixes it
every 10 years.
You know, if this player was white, do you think there would be that much?
I think
backlash?
it would still be because it's over the flag.
Do you think there would be that much backlash though? As much?
Yeah,
as,
maybe more.
Yeah.
Do you think so?
Yeah, I think because it's over the flag, man. People get.
Well, I was saying to Bonnie on the way in too, like the swimmer that in the Olympics
locked.
Yeah,
Locked?
he goes. He said he just wants to. He just wants to put it all behind him now. Of course he does.
I want to put him behind me.
They always say that.
Annie, that was a good one.
Let's do some plugs.
All right.
I want to bang Ryan Lochte.
Who do you got? What do you guys got coming up? We're going to take a break.
Well, he's already told people
San
that he
Antonio Improv, September 7th to the 11th, and the Comedy Cove 18th and 19th.
Of what? I'm at the
September.
Good. And Annie, anything you want to plug? Your Twitter
yeah, my Twitter and Instagram is ANNIELEDER man, and Snapchat, and then I have dates coming up. You go next. I'll go.
Then you can tell your dates. Go ahead, Bonnie.
September 17th, I need people to go, please, to the Cornelia Street Cafe. It's a 6 p.m. show, but all that means is then you can have dinner after, and it'll be like a great start to your evening.
I hope all the windows are open. I hope it's just bright.
Bonnie? It's in the city?
It's in New York City, the Cornelia Street Cafe.
Okay, can I say my thing?
Yes.
The 15th through the 18th, I'm at Stanford and Sons in Kansas City. Come see me.
All right. And September 22nd, 23rd, and 24th, I'll be at Comics at Mohegan Sun. 22, 23, 24. If you're buying on Amazon, go to amazon.richvoss.com. Amazon.richvoss.com if you're buying on Amazon. Listen to our podcast on iTunes. My wife hates me. Bonnie, thank you for joining us tonight.
Have a great rest of the show.
We're
this has been really
this
fun so
Bonnie.
far.
What are we going to do without Bonnie?
I'll see you later.
We'll be back.
Be happy.
Do you like this kind of music, Annie?
I like Elvis Costello.
No, this is Four Tops.
I don't care
You don't
about
care?
music that much.
What's that?
I don't really care about music that much.
Me either. I mean, if I'm going to listen to it, I listen to 60s, but I don't really like have like all these songs downloaded and people like, oh, I got a library of 3,000. Who gives a fuck?
If I like a song I hear on the radio or something, like the Frank Ocean album I downloaded, like I'll download stuff, I'll listen to it for a while, and then I just will listen to audio self-help books.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Do they work? The self-help books?
I like them, yeah.
Are they like motivating or like how to deal with problems?
Motivating. I do like self-development, like not like you're good enough, but just like things that help you get your work done.
Is What's His Face the real deal? Who's the famous guy, the tall
Tony
guy?
Robbins?
Yeah, is he any of his stuff?
Did you watch his documentary?
Watch what?
His documentary?
No, how was it?
It was crazy.
Is it good?
He made this lady like break up with her boyfriend, just like on the thing, and then at the end it was like she got back with him. I love that. It was like, they had like little notes at the end. They're like, and she's back with him. It was crazy where he was like, break up with him now.
Yeah, but he's not self-help. He's motivational. There's a difference between self-help and motivational.
I think it's similar.
Well, you think so? I mean, self-help is more of towards almost 12-step and finding your problems on the inside. Motivation is, hey, I'm a lazy fuck. Let me get something going.
No, he finds people's problems.
Where do you lack? Seriously, is it motivation or is it you got some shit you got to work through?
I probably both. I don't know.
You seem motivated. I mean, to be in comedy, you have to be motivated.
There's a level of it, though.
Well, that's why I'm moving back here, because it's more... That's the tone here. In LA, I was like performing 3 times a week. That sucks.
Not in LA, it doesn't. I mean,
in LA, I was doing great, and I love being at the Comedy Store and everything. But I just wasn't like, I didn't have my like New York hustle. You know, I did a 5-set night. Like, not that I have to do that for the rest of my career, but it feels good right now. And I'm like doing all new material. And
but wait a second, in LA too, you're saying the Comedy Store, but were you trying to do any of those other like weird rooms all over?
I would do them a little bit, but I'm not good at the like. I don't like to go hang out at a show. I'm not like. I don't like to support comedy. Do you know what I mean? Like, I hate when you go there and you ask somebody like, "Are you on the show?" They're like, "No, I'm just here to support." It's like, no, you're trying to get on the fucking show.
Yes, that's why I'm not.
And
here
I don't
to
play that game.
I'm here
I
to
can't
stand
play
in the back and hope the owner starts to recognize
I can't say that to people.
But wait a second, and they do shows in LA in people's houses now that are big fucking.
I've heard of those.
Right?
They do them in New York now, in Brooklyn, a couple of shows like that.
There's some that, sorry, I'm eating pretzel sticks. That's all that was available. They give you the worst fucking radio
Gum
snack
chewing,
in the world.
Pretzel, yeah, the pretzel sticks are
that's
the
my
fucking
brand.
dumbest
I like
thing
to be
ever.
like very disrespectful on podcasts. But anyway.
It's not a fucking podcast. It's a radio
you said it was a
show.
podcast.
What's that?
When we were going to break, you said it was a podcast.
No, I said listen to our
dick.
podcast on iTunes.
Then it becomes a podcast. So I'm assuming that no one's listening to it live except for the 4 people that we spoke to.
No, listen to me,
2
stupid.
of which
This
possibly were black.
This is big in LA. This is a big
Drive time.
fucking. This is
So why
drive
make
time.
me talk shit on LA while we're...
I didn't make you talk shit. I didn't say anything bad about LA. You didn't say anything bad. I said, what other rooms do you do besides the store?
I mean, I do other rooms. I do the improv and stuff. I like doing the clubs. I mean, the clubs in LA are pretty good. And the Comedy Store pays really well. Like, I've had a really good time at the Comedy Store. I do a couple of the other shows. I do have a little bit of a theory, though. These, like, you know, those shows where they're like, we're alt comedy. We do comedy on that, you know, the mattress that someone threw out that's like waiting to get picked up, and we do it there. It's like, yeah, because you can't do well in clubs. You're not good at comedy. Like, you can't make regular audiences laugh, so then you're like, this is alt comedy.
Let's get a bunch of nerds in a loft.
But an alt comic that's good can do well at this Comedy Store.
Yeah, I mean,
people want to laugh, you know?
I think some of my favorite comics are considered all comics. Right. I mean, Todd Glass or Maria Bamford. I don't know. And there's some of my favorite comics, you know. I just think funny is funny. It's
funny is funny, but I think that people use it as that term as like a crutch when they can't get, and whatever, do a comedy show off of your mattress. I'm fine. Like, I don't care. It's just, to me, it's silly when you see people using that as like a, more of a choice.
And
than,
you go,
I don't know how much of a choice it
when
is.
you go on the road, like
if you bomb as a non-alt comic, there's no excuse.
I bomb sometimes.
But the alt comics are like, it wasn't an alt show.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
like the audience didn't get me.
Yeah. When you go on the road, what was the gig you said you got coming up? Oh,
Stanford and Sons, yeah.
In Kansas City.
Mm-hmm.
Do you go there as a middle or as a headliner? Headliner. Okay. Do you find it tougher as a, like I hear so many nightmares for women that go on the road, you know, just the bullshit they got to deal with.
Do you mean with the club owners or with
everything?
With
club
the
owners
audiences?
And no, audience is funny. Either you're going to fucking
people afterwards.
I'm just saying with like club owners expecting and You know, I mean,
I did a gig. I'm not going to mention the place, but I did a gig where my opener and my and the host were booked by the club. And this was in the South, and they were both dudes, and they were doing like dirty material. I thought they were hilarious, but they were doing dirty material. And then I went up and I did really well. I had good numbers. I didn't sell out, but I know I had the best numbers of the chain of clubs, and it was like great. I had a great Thursday night, which is not usually the case, you know. Yeah. I had a fucking awesome show. And then the second show Friday night, after doing like literally having great sets, the manager pulls me in and goes, "The owner's friend was in the audience on Thursday, my great Thursday night set, and said that you were too vulgar, so you need to tone it down." As my opener is on stage currently talking about fucking girls on their period in their asshole and his dick bleeding. And then the host, which the club makes him do, makes the host come up between the opener and me and makes two women come up and do blowjob shots, you know, where their hands are behind their back. So they're wiping off fake jizz. And then I'm supposed to go up and talk about my purse? Like, fuck you. I remember just being like, I do what I do. You know what I do. I'm not like Lisa Lampanelli. I'm not like saying like curse word. You know, I'm not that filthy. And that felt like I was like, this is because I'm a woman.
Yeah.
And I mean, whatever. I mean, I guess it's just something I'm going to have to deal with.
Well, every time I go on the road, I mean, I wish I could go around the country and pick my opening acts, or I had one opening act to go with me you know, when you're at a certain level, you can, but because the headliners have to pay their opening acts because the clubs don't pay them. You know, I mean, Louis brings who he wants, wherever Amy brings, because they're paying them good money. And I mean, this week I had a great opening act in Omaha. Funny guy, told stories, whatever, good. But usually it's a guy that, or does a backflip or lights himself on fire.
Right.
You know, and as a female, you know, you're going to get a middle act as a female comic. What, is that wrong?
No, you're exactly right. But I was just thinking of someone doing a backflip and lighting themselves on fire.
Yeah. No, but as a female, you know, it's tough enough that you got to deal with the fucking check spot. You got to deal with fucking, you know, the middle act that's on fire. And then they expect you to tone it down. You know what?
Let me do what my job is. Just let me do what I know how to do. This is what I do.
How well, by the way,
if I had been having a bad weekend, that could have, like, honestly, like, but it was like his friend. The owner never met me.
Yeah. How well does his friend know comedy?
And think about, you're the friend, right? You're the friend. You live in the South. You're like, who's this cunt coming up here thinking that she can talk about the other side of sex that these openers are talking about? Like, how dare she talk about it? And he's saying that, and then he goes, but then in his head he goes, isn't it so cool? I'm friends with the owner and I can have a say in this, so I'm going to make sure I go. Like, how important did that guy feel that he was able to, like,
influence
complain?
The fucking rest
like,
of the weekend,
I'm sure if he was just watching the show and he didn't know the owner, he probably wouldn't have even given a fuck. But it was like the idea, the power that he had.
Are you allowed to say what state the club was in?
I'll just tell you afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just tell you afterwards, because I mean, it's not
a big deal.
It's not that big a deal. I mean, whatever. It's just a story I'm always going to remember, and when I get big enough to say the name out loud, I'll say it.
Well, I worked a club. I'll tell you, I was working in fucking
Rich burns bridges, by the way. He doesn't give a shit. I love that about Rich.
Fuck.
I mean, I don't,
because I'll always do comedy. Look, they come and go. I was doing a club in fucking Detroit or outside of Detroit, whatever. And
I said the South, so it wasn't the same place.
No, and it was whatever, Ridley's Comedy Club, whatever. And
that's up north. That's in like Michigan, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's what he just said. Yeah,
outside of Detroit.
Right, yeah.
And I did great. This was years ago too. It was, you know, I probably did 1,000 people that week. And one table of Middle Easterns got mad and complained, and the owner came up to me and said, "Don't do this or that." Whatever, and they never brought me back. But because really, one table of Middle Easterns got offended. You know, and I just hate when they don't go on the comic side, where you're just like, why do you not? Yes. You hired us. Like, we do this professionally.
I'll show you the letter. I did a corporate gig last month. It wasn't even a corporate gig because it was for seniors in college.
Yeah.
I think I said because I got it. It wasn't like a real.
No, they were all interning for this giant company that you would know of, and the show was great. I mean, I was certainly not over the line. I didn't go over the line at all, but you know, I got a little risque. The entire group that booked me took me out afterwards, drinking, like loving it, having fun. You were great. Let's make sure we have you next year. I get one of the students tweets out a letter. Then like 2 days later, the guy that was taking me out for drinks and everything wrote a giant apology. The comedian that we had does not speak for us.
God.
This wasn't what we want. This was
Everyone's
the fucking guy that was
so
buying me drinks.
Scared of everything.
Buying me drinks. And one of the girls that, was in on the committee was like, we had one person complain. That was
we are putting ourselves
serious?
in chains. We are putting ourselves in chains with fucking Twitter and everything. Yeah. Every egg has a fucking voice. It's like crazy.
I never got more.
You're an egg.
Yeah.
You're not even a fucking. You don't even have your picture. And I have to censor myself to be.
Yeah.
Well, I
got more tweets after that show.
Wants?
Like, you were great. Let me know when we can see your uncensored show at a club. Like 100 tweets. And then literally the guy the next day sent out an email. We apologize.
Go fuck yourself. I worked in Omaha this weekend. The lady that runs the club, Colleen, she's a manager, a part owner. Probably one of the best manager club owners I've worked for. Sat and watched the shows, got comedy, has been there for 20 years, owner, manager, you know what I mean, part owner. And she got, the rate, went to radio with you. The fucking radio down there was great too. The two guys I did.
Is that Bob and Tom's territory?
No, it was in, I'll tell you, it was in Omaha. But I'm not just saying this, it's just when you get a club owner that sits and watches and gets comedy. The radio I did down there, hold on, I got it right here, was, Todd and Tyler. And what was good about them is they just talked. There was no, they didn't have any.
Wasn't zany.
Don't have any questions set up.
Why'd you get into comedy?
Yeah, and they had Bonnie call in the next day. So it was great. It was great. The whole experience was great because it was a lady that got it.
Wasn't a blatant softball for your bits setups.
But here's the thing. Like I said, when I was in, when you're in a club, when I was in Ridley, this was years ago, and the Middle Easterns complained, and I'm sure he'll go, if we talk now, he goes, if there's 1,000 people, and let's even say 100 complain, that's 900 people that liked you.
Yeah.
That's 900. Okay, 9 out of 10 gets you in the Hall of Fame. You know what gets you in the Hall of Fame? 3 out of 10.
You know what? You know what would be so terrible though? To be liked by everyone. What a shitty comic you'd be.
Oh,
what a terrible comic you would be.
I know. If I didn't have fucking people that hated me or walked out then I would be just some juggling.
You can't be for everyone.
Yeah.
My dad always said that to me as he was pushing me out of the room. You can't be for everyone.
Well, anyhow.
I have to leave.
You got to go.
Yeah. This was really fun.
Pleasure. It's always a pleasure.
All right, maybe I'll see you at the stand later.
All right. Go see Annie. Annie, wherever she's working, she's really funny.
Stanford and Sons.
Stanford and Sons.
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Very funny Annie Lederman, everybody.
Thank you.
Your condescension.
Thank you. And now it's just me and Ben, and we're going to do like 15 minutes. We'll take one quick call.
Tweet me, Annie. We'll do an apartment swap.
Hold on. You're on the air, whoever you are. Thank you.
Oh, Twitter, bye.
Bye. Who's this? Nobody? They hung up? God damn it. Give us a call. 866-969-1969. So you're going to San Antonio.
Swashbuckling.
The Improv bought the club downtown that used to be...
it's at the River Center where I'm at.
Is it the old Laugh Out Loud or whatever?
I don't know. Let me ask my agent. Is it the old Laugh Out Loud? Are you familiar with San Antonio?
I don't know what it used to be, but it's the Improv now.
It's the Improv now.
Okay, cool. And
I think Jay Farrow was there the week before me.
What do you call it? Have you ever been to San Antonio?
I haven't. I've been to Austin, Houston, Dallas.
And you're going to go on the little river walk. And
I heard it's a good town, man. I heard it's good. Yeah. And I got to look at that. So they're putting me up at a, the hotel has a red roof. I don't know the official name of it, but I have a hookup for a 5-star hotel that's already been arranged.
Good. Because
I'll be staying at a lovely hotel and accommodations, got some golf lined up.
Are you staying? You can't say what hotel? Why don't you plug it?
The Venetian, right?
No, the Valencia.
The Valencia. The Valencia, and is that on the Riverwalk?
It's on the Riverwalk.
On the Riverwalk, the lovely Valencia, and I'll hopefully be playing golf at La Cantera.
That's
so there you go, La Cantera.
Every time I go to San Antonio.
I plan on playing the Palmer course and the resort course. It's going to be 100,000 degrees out, but I'm going to do it.
I'm going to Texas. I don't know when it'll be. I don't have any idea. Not San Antonio.
Texas is good. Texas is...
I'm a big fan of Texas.
Yeah, it's not like the South, even though it's the South. Like, they wear cowboy hats, but they get your shit. I had a blast last time I was in Houston, and Austin's like a regular city.
But they have fucking golf everywhere. It's fucking great.
Well, just in general, I'm not,
I go where the golf is.
I hear you, man.
That's where I go.
Are we going to Myrtle Beach or what?
I'm trying. I keep trying.
Try what? You're a headliner. Figure it out.
I know.
I'm willing to middle for you so we can just play golf.
Everywhere we go. the courses down there are so fucking nice. I want to. There's no clubs in Hilton Head. I want to work Hilton Head again. I used to play Harbor Town. I love fucking Harbor Town.
Set something up then. That could easily be set up.
Set up our own gig.
Yeah, why not?
What do you
set it up?
Find a bar. Find 2 bars. Friday and Saturday.
Literally.
Yeah. Find 2 bars in Hilton Head. But I'm so fucking booked up. It's unbelievable. I want to get some free time. I want to go. I'm off this weekend, which is the first weekend, and I don't know what to do. I really don't know.
Come with me to my college gig at Casanova College in Syracuse. Play golf on the way up and the way back.
I couldn't do that.
I know.
I just was in Syracuse.
You'd be rapey. Why's your dad with you at the show? What's wrong with your dad's throat?
I'll take the bandage
Why
off
is he
tomorrow.
chewing so much gum, and what's wrong with his throat?
Why is he spit when he talks?
What's with his hat? Does he play dominoes? Why don't his T-shirts have sleeves? You said he was Jewish. What's with the tattoos? I mean, we could do this all day, Louis. Do we have any calls?
There's some good. Give us a call, 866-969-1969. I played some good courses up in Syracuse when I was there. I forget the name.
Yeah, I played this. The Jack Nicklaus did a course in Syracuse that I've done. Played up there. Wasn't in great shape, but it was a good layout.
I played a nice course. I can't remember the fucking name. Well, I was at the Funny Bone in Syracuse. My CD is almost ready. My 5th one.
Where'd you record it?
I recorded at the Funny Bone in Albany.
And?
It's going to be funny.
Now, when you do a CD, do you record all 4 sets that weekend and then edit it?
No.
Or you just do one and that's it?
Well, I record all sets, and I use the one set I like.
Yeah.
And I'm using...
Was it Saturday? The 8 o'clock Saturday?
I think it was a Saturday show. And I took out a lot of the crowd work. Crowd work works when you're there. It's hard...
It doesn't super translate through radio, but yeah, I mean,
well, all
these crowd work albums, are they? Are those videos now, or Big J's did one, Todd Barry did one? Are these videos or are these actual like CDs?
I guess they're CDs.
So I mean, it was one. Work. I think they can.
No,
work.
I can make it work too.
Like Patrice's last CD that they came out with, he did a few things where he was shitting on some people in the front. It was fucking hysterical. No, you can picture it.
No, I had some stuff, but it wasn't funny enough.
How come you don't do a crowd work album? That's like you're one of the best, man.
I know. I don't
like
know.
Your comedy's so, but your crrowd work is.
My comedy's fucking brilliant. Best. My last CD went to #1 on iTunes.
For how long?
2 days.
All right.
Hold on. Oh, look this. We got a fucking call. Start the car.
Start the engines.
You're
there we
on.
go.
What can we do for you?
Hey, how's it going?
Not bad. Who's this?
This is Justin from Jersey. I'm surprised you guys are answering your own phones tonight, man. What the hell?
What do you mean? We had a call screener, and then what can we do for you? What part of Jersey?
No, I didn't get screened, dude. North Jersey. So I had a question for you guys. You're a huge golfer. Like I said, I live in North Jersey. I never really got into the game. I'm looking for a good place to take lessons. Do you know of anywhere in North Jersey that would be good?
Yeah, your mom's box. I don't know where to take it. Go. You know where you go? My friend goes to Golf Tech.
Man, no. Let him have fun outdoors. Yeah, don't get your first lesson inside with a screen. Go to, a lot of actually private, like really nice private clubs. The guys, the pros there will do lessons. You don't have to be a member.
Yeah.
Find a really nice private club so you can get the full, nice experience. And almost all pros will do lessons even if you're not a member.
Do you got clubs?
No.
You want to buy a set of?
Rich has got clubs. Rich,
I got a set I'm selling.
All right, Rich. I'm hanging up on you now. Thanks, buddy.
Okay. Goodbye. I would have gave him a good deal on fucking. I got a set of Ping G25s that I'll throw in hybrids, a driver, putt. These fucking people. I was just going to look out for this fucking cunt. Go ahead. You're on the air. Hello. Hey. What's going on?
Not much. I just wanted to tell you guys, hey, I love the show. I've been listening to it a lot on my way home from work now.
And where are you calling from?
I'm coming from Kansas.
Kansas? Go see Annie. Are you anywhere near Kansas City? Oh, that's in Missouri, actually. But it's close.
I'm not far from Kansas City. I'm about 20 minutes away from there.
Yes, he's at Stanford and Son coming up.
Should we leave him a couple tickets? Is that possible?
Yeah.
We can do that for Annie.
Yeah, please. They're going to paper the room anyhow. just go to the show. You'll get free fucking tickets.
Not sold out.
What do you do? What do you do in Kansas? Do you listen to? Go ahead.
I'm sorry. I actually work at Walmart.
I fucking love Walmart. Do you listen to Johnny Dare when you're in Kansas?
No.
Why not? He's good. Good radio.
I don't have free time, man.
All right, help Rich out, because every city Rich goes to, the first thing he does is go to Walmart, right?
Yes.
Every city he performs in, he finds a golf course, but then he goes to, what do you get at Walmart when you go usually?
I get all my food for the week, and I get golf balls, and I get my supplies.
Any tips for Rich when he's shopping around Walmart?
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, this is how radio works. We talk to you, then you
Let's
talk
go to
back.
our next caller. He goes, I don't have time. He has time to call us. Go ahead, you're on the air.
Hey, this is Christian from South Carolina.
What's up, Christian? What part? Hilton Head, I hope.
Hey, no, Myrtle Beach, but for your Hilton Head comments, I was just, one of my, I follow a young comic, Jared Freed, and he recently went down to Hilton Head, and he went to the Comedy Club of Hilton Head.
That's a good
Their
buddy of
website was,
Jared's a good buddy of mine.
yeah, definitely.
Oh, there's a comedy club in Hilton Head now?
You know Jared, Rich.
The website was comedyclubofhiltonhead.com. That's the website that he had for his tickets or whatnot when he went down there. I just figured
what was the website?
Comedy Club.
I fucking heard you.
Listen to me. I'll be in Myrtle Beach. I don't know when. I think, when is it? When am I there?
You're
November?
in there like mid-November. Yeah.
Mid-November. And
November?
Let's do Hilton Head, man. They have great golf courses there, too.
I love Hilton. I love Harbortown, and I have a hook up there. I fucking Harbor.
Yeah.
The only reason Harbortown doesn't get the fucking get the respect it does for the tournament, because it's a week after the Masters.
Yeah, they have a shitty week.
They have a horrible week. All right, thanks for your
brother.
call.
All right, thank you.
Hang on. Did you hang up?
Yes.
Hey, I want to see how Jared was.
Hey, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi. What's going on?
Hey. I had a question. How do you comics make your money? Because from what I hear, you really don't make it off the performing in the clubs and stuff. Is it like sales and stuff like that, or your CDs, or what?
You're talking to people that are not at the level I'm at, or even Ben. If comics aren't making money, then they're new comics. I make a pretty decent fucking living, for the last, fucking 25 years.
Yeah, so clubs won't pay nearly as much as, like, for me, colleges. Colleges is my bread and butter. Clubs do all right. They kind of piece me together. And corporate gigs, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you're a big name, you can make a year's pay on one corporate gig.
Yeah.
If you work for a big company.
Who says they don't? Who says they don't make money? Who like?
Well, I hear you're making $50 here, $100 here.
No.
Those are like open micers.
No. Here's the thing. Here's what you're getting wrong. When you're in New York City or L.A.
Oh yeah. Okay.
When you're in New York City or L.A., you're just doing quick 10 or 15-minute spots, and they're called showcase, and you get paid like $25, $50 during the week, whatever. You make your money on the road. In New York or L.A., you're there really to showcase and work on your material. That's why you're not making money in New York City or L.A. But on the road, comics that are headliners are making money on the road. It's in New York or L.A.
Yeah, you're basically Sunday through Wednesday, you're just kind of working on your material, doing new stuff, and you happen to get paid these little tiny spots. Yeah. But yeah, like you said, headline the clubs. There's where your money is.
Right.
On the road.
Well, at what point in either one of your career did you say, okay, well, I can just rely on what I'm making doing the comedy thing, and I don't have to, do the, have a backup job or a part-time job doing something else?
I've never had a backup job when I was a comic. I mean, from day one, because I was a drug dealer. But and
an addict.
And an addict.
It just balanced it out. He dealt to the use.
Yeah, I dealt to get high. But, and I didn't deal a lot. I just enough to get by. I made money from the beginning because I also booked my own rooms, one-nighters, and, I hustled. If you hustle in anything, you're going to make money. In sales, it's all sales until you get good.
I was waiting tables when I first started comedy, and then when I went full-time, I just, like Rich said, you just work your ass off. Like, you'll be amazed at how often you pick up the phone and call to book yourself gigs when that's the only way you're going to make money.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I drive a goddamn truck.
That's cool. All right, we got to run. Thanks. Let's see who's next. Enough with the fucking comedy. Hello, you're on the air. Go ahead. Your turn.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad. How's it going?
Hey, first, Rick, I was wondering, which golf ball do you play?
You know what? It's a good golf ball. A fucking the Callaway, the Super Soft for $21.
$20.99. Yes,
it's a fucking
I was
great
wondering
ball.
if you're going to say, because I know that Callaway just set you also up with a nice set of irons.
Well, yeah, they did.
For free.
Well, whatever. They sent me some irons. Yeah.
And yeah, so I was just wondering, I'm a golfer. I love my game too, and since you got your club spring and you're getting rid of your pings, why don't you just go my way for free? I'll send you a dozen Chrome Softs.
Listen, I want to get rid of my pings because they're too, I use my
This literally went to Golf Talk as soon as the girls left.
I know. Here's the deal. I've been using these Callaway Apex at home.
Yeah.
At home. And they feel better. And I've used
pings. So you're saying, fuck
the
pings and I just need to go straight to Callaway?
No. I've used pings my whole life. It's just that it's such a different feel. And I play more golf at home than I do on the road. So when I'm playing at home all the time with these Callaways, then I go on the road and I get these pings in my hand. Which let me tell you,
is that like being when you're at home, you're playing with Bonnie? When you're on the road, you're playing with Ben's asshole.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
I get it now.
First off, jerk off.
I'm getting the Callaway.
He plays with my pussy, not my asshole.
Okay,
get it straight.
Don't try to be funny when I'm trying to help you with golf. Okay, I used the Callaway. I used the Super Soft before I got clubs from Callaway.
Did you?
Yeah,
those are the only balls you should play. You don't waste $50 on Pro Vs for your level. For your level.
I know. I was listening to and they do speak of you often on Kadrick and McGinnis.
Yeah.
I listen to PGA Channel. And they bring you up case.
Go ahead. You're breaking up.
And they were talking about club speed today, and the guy who's creating a new golf ball. What was his fucking name?
He left Titleist. I know exactly who you're talking about.
So
it starts with an S. He left
talking
Titleist.
About golf ball speed and whatnot. And so I was wondering if you knew what your club head speed was. Do you know what that is?
Oh, I have no I have no fucking idea. I know when I get too fast, I fuck up. So that's the problem.
Well, that's one thing they said. Golf club speed means nothing as long as you come in on plane. You're solid.
It means a little bit.
Your golf swing is as solid as your fucking comedy brother. I love you.
Well, thank you for calling. Good luck, man. Buy my pings. Email me. I'll give you a good deal.
Come on eBay.
Nah, I don't want to. I don't want people to think Rich Voss is selling stuff on eBay.
Okay, then just send them to me.
Okay, email me your address. Bye. Look at it. We got another call. These call.
I'm 112 club head speed, by the way.
Do you know who was in Sirius today? David Love III. Did they pick the Ryder Cup team? That's probably why he's here, right?
No, not yet.
They didn't pick him?
No, he makes his captain's picks in like a week.
All right, you're on the air. What do you need to know?
What do you need to know? We're here to answer your questions. Go. You're on the air.
Hello? Did I hear laughter?
Yeah, that was Lindsay over here on the couch.
Oh.
Chuckling.
Hello, you're on
there
the
we
air.
go.
Here you go.
All right, there we go. Better. All right, hey, Voss, remember that one time that you tripped up little Jimmy Norton? The only time I've been listening forever, man. It's when you call him a fucking buzzard head.
I've tripped up Jimmy Norton many times, and he's tripped me up many times.
Oh, dude, he lost his breath. How often do you hear little Jimmy do that?
When the cock goes in his mouth, he loses his breath. That happens.
When it hits the back of his throat.
Yes, he loses his breath.
Gets one last gasp as his eyes start watering.
When he pulls up more than 7 worms out of the ground, he loses his breath.
When he ties his shoes.
When he's gasping for the word more. All right, boss, that's all I had to say.
Talk to you later. Thanks, man.
He had a creepy kind of voice about him, that call, right? Hey, remember that time you called him buzzard head?
Yeah, the only time I ever got Norton was one time in 13
You know how you've known Jimmy Norton for 30 years, but that one time you really got him good? What did you say, Voss? What were the exact words?
You buzzard head.
When he took his last breath as the cum was gurgling in the back of his throat.
Why is this guy walking down with a fucking shepherd? Is that one of those dogs that smell for drugs? Not that.
Is it really?
Oh, now he's walking back and forth. He's walking up and down.
Oh, this doesn't look good.
Look at this. And he doesn't. This guy look like a 2 minutes. Does he look like a security guard? Go look. This guy with the dog right here.
Oh shit! Yeah, that's a police canine guy.
Is that a police dog?
Ah, fuck. Yeah.
Oh, man, we better get out of the building.
What is that? Oh, now they're sending people scrambling. He's sniffing something.
Hey.
Nobody else seems to care, though.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people that don't
Look,
care.
he's going to look.
That's a police canine.
That was
in the
police
hallways
dog.
of Sirius XM.
That's a big fucking shepherd, man.
It's could be a bomb dog. Yeah, it could be Lindsay.
Well, maybe they should come to this show.
If
then.
God damn it, if I go down doing a fucking radio show / podcast with Rich Voss, this is not how I want to go out.
Anyhow, listen.
Lewis is in like a bomb shelter over here. In there, he's the only one that's fine. Lewis, you bastard, you're in a bomb
I would
shelter.
have been out of here already.
Did you see that canine?
You can't see from there.
It's a security check.
Oh, it's security. Is this a normal thing?
Unquote.
Is that a normal thing?
I've never seen that shit.
I've never seen that shit either.
Oh, wait, let's take a quick call. Hold on. One quick call. Hurry up. You're on the air real quick. What do you got?
This is Rich Jr.
Go ahead.
Yes, when you're on the golf course as a comic.
Okay, he's gone. All right, go ahead.
You
You're
let
on
his
the air.
impression last 2 seconds.
You're on the air.
Hello?
Hello. Hurry up. You got 30 seconds.
Oh, nice. That's not a bomb sniffing dog. It's probably for bed bugs. Rich, I love you, bro.
Thanks. You're the best. Look at this fucking dog. Look at the size of it. I hope it comes in here and takes
that'd be
your
nice.
leg
Let's
off.
interview it. Let's
I
let
hope
it
it takes
sniff.
your fucking leg off.
Oh, God, fuck your snow.
All right.
Let him in. Come on.
Listen, September 20th.
By the way, you're not supposed to pet those things, but that's a good... Do you know when the drug-sniffing dogs come by you at the airport, you're not supposed to touch them. But if they come up to you and you have drugs on you, you just start petting it and playing with it, because then when it does go crazy, they think you just threw it off because you touched it. That's a little trick for all you guys sneaking drugs on the plane out there from your
September
Uncle Benny.
22nd, 23rd, 24th. Comics, Mohegan Sun, 22, 23, 24. If you're buying on Amazon, amazon.richvoss.com.
September 7th to the 11th, the Improv in San Antonio, and September 18th and 19th, the Comedy Cove in Springfield, New Jersey.
Talk to you later. Thanks. Bye.